Hey everybody, good morning, 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 good morning. Hey, I'm us. Spider, Tingus, Brayton, Humble, Redneck, Tingus, Oxy, Jen, Spider, Shay, Cuervo, Cargo, John and me, Billy Wild, 1600 dust, nice Billy Wild. Shooting Crab, Malagos, Ysera, or other decks. Baku again. I made a list, Billy Wild, recently.
Happy sub anniversary.
Hey, Racer, 2 months, thanks. Villawild, I made a list on YouTube for my top 10 legendaries to craft a couple weeks ago. I think it's still pretty close to relevant, the ordering. That said, we're going to hit an expansion before too long, so any big crafting decision right now comes with a bit of inherent risk. Like Baku and Gin, for instance, sound amazing, but they might get Hall of Famed or nerfed or something. In that case, like, you'll get a dust refund for those two cards, but you won't get a dust refund for the deck you build around those two cards. So there's still some risk, I wouldn't say crafting anything right now is particularly advisable unless you just, really want a new card. In that case, maybe Malagos is a little safer, but even then, you got to craft decks around Malagos, and Malagos could get Hall of Fame too. So I don't know. I wouldn't do anything too crazy at this point. Let's see. Got nothing to do but watch me some Twitch. Well, I'm glad I'm a last resort. It's the only thing you got is Regis. We're going to make it fun in that case. Let's do it. Let's make it good. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to play some more of this Evolved Shaman, guys. This deck was crazy yesterday. We won a lot of games. I want to see if we can repeat that today. That'd be awesome to play a deck we built to Legend. That'd be fun. Been a while since we've done that. Been probably 4 or 5 months. Ziliax is probably safe to craft. Ziliax was number 2 on my list, I think. Leroy being... No, I guess Baku was number 2. I think Ziliax was number 3. Maybe Gin was number 3. I think Ziliax was number 3 on my list for cards. It's definitely as safe as anything else. Do you do any tournaments? I don't ever compete. No, we've hosted some community tournaments in the past. Mostly my mods do that though, not me. Great advice. Don't craft anything because it rotates out eventually, or it'll maybe be Hall of Famed. No, that's not. Well, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. It sounds like you're being sarcastic. If so, that's not always good advice. It's just good advice right now, like a week before they usually announce Hall of Fame. Like last year, they announced Hall of Fame on the 27th. So because we're so close to an impending Hall of Fame, it's particularly risky to craft potentially target legendaries, right? If this was still December, that wouldn't be something we'd be talking about as much. My Prime sub says it's up today, but it won't let me resub. Maybe today means like later today. It could be like in 6 hours, something like that. Since they changed the tournament ladder. That doesn't change my interest in tournaments. I just don't want to be a professional Hearthstone player. Like, that's not my goal. It's a lot of work and not often a lot of reward. It's a different kind of lifestyle than like streaming. much more stressful, harder, and I just don't want to be about that life. Like I want to have a more relaxed, easygoing time, you know? I want to have fun. So for me, it's way, way more important to just chill with you guys, play cool decks. I mean, we still hit legend, we still get to play fun semi-competitive Hearthstone games. It just looks a little different, right? Hunter to a slow start here. Alec here, I think, is our best bet always. I think coining a freeze on that's worth.
This is the kind of morning I'm having.
This is too
Regis
susceptible.
Gilpin.
Let's see, Pyro. Let's see, man. Oh, I was trying to figure out what that was at first. Nice, dude. I love the Ron Swanson pop figure, by the way. Not as big on the Bob's Burger side of things. It's fine. I like it. I've seen a few episodes, but I dig Ron Swanson for sure. My button's not working to mute there. That was weird. But the chicken biscuits in particular, the star of the photo there, look amazing, man. That's very nice. Whoa!
Hope you had a great Valentine's
Whoa!
Day. Let's get today started.
Whoa! Spider Shay! No joke. Starting the day big time. 500 freaking bits. Dude, Spider Shay, that's amazing. I did have a good Valentine's Day. It's just a chill one. Just a easy going one, which is the goal always for me. We just went and got some pizza. We had like a nice Valentine's dinner on Monday. Went out to a slightly fancier place where I actually ate the best pizza I maybe have ever had in my life. I was flabbergasted. I'm always incredibly skeptical of expensive restaurants. Like we eat a lot, we eat out a lot, but we usually find our happiest places are like sort of local, fast casual, or maybe, you know, local sit down, but not at the premium price range, you know, sort of that mid-tier price range is where we seem to groove the most with the food. This was actually a considerably more expensive place, but my God, man, it was so good. And I'm usually very skeptical of those sorts of things. Like I don't really typically like, what do we have here? 5, 7.
Starting the day off big time? Don't you mean bit time?
Nice, Pyro, dude. Good pun to start the day too. So anyway, I'm pretty skeptical of fancy places. Fancy places, you know, when you encroach on that $20 plus per meal mark, I get pretty skeptical. But by God, this pizza, which was not $20 by the way, we got it as an appetizer. It was only $15, although it was pretty small. It was just unbelievable. It was the best pizza I've ever had. It was so good. I don't know what to do, but I think I'm gonna do this and just evolve it. I really don't know if this makes any sense, but my God, we gotta go. I took too long already. Oh, crap. I don't know, man. Shoot, I did it again, guys. I did it again. This always takes forever. Oh, my God. Worst turn in history. It takes forever every time. I did not want a hero power, but I didn't have time to hit the button. So, I mean, we actually did clear the minion, and we got a giant Ziliax out of it. We kind of busted the Krogwa, because I didn't get to cast enough unstables. This was a good roll, too. Okay, the Ziliax is actually clutch, man. I guess I have to Krogwa anyway. I could wait for the other unstable evolution, but man, we'll figure it out. I was watching your top 10 your 10 worst cards list last night. My wife looked at the screen, then at me, and says, "Oh my God, I've never noticed, but you guys look almost exactly the same." It's a common sentiment. Apparently, I look like all you guys. The hand quality here is off the charts. I hope I draw something playable next turn, though. We got to do this. Like, let's respect the big boy here. I'm playing an 8/7, so I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That was a sick play, honestly, with the Akali. Like, it clearly could have gone a lot better if I hadn't been talking the whole time, but still pretty sick. Like, it worked out well. Mega Ziliax. Just to get one evolve off was enough to clear the giant threat and get another clear on a giant threat and get a board advantage, heal to full, which we hadn't taken a lot of damage anyway, but I really just need to turn 7, right? What do we need to draw? Something that's meaty enough for turn 7. Like a Hex, maybe a Tar Creeper, former champ, Chain Gang. Not like
I'm back. Hashtag frog.
Not Stormbringer, right? We need The best draw on my deck would probably be former champ. Maybe Menacing Nemesis.
I enjoyed the picture you posted on Twitter. First time I ever commented on anything on Twitter.
Nice, dude. I'm glad, Pyro Man. Yeah, I posted a couple Valentine's Day themed items. It was rather enjoyable. Miss Kilbin was encouraging me to post stuff. I don't usually. Poodlefest says 7 months. I'm back. Hashtag Frog Champ. Thanks, Poodlefest, dude. Pretty big commitment there to that guy. I'm okay with that. Former champ is good, man. That's like the second best draw we had, I think. Maybe the best. I don't know. Menacing Nimbus was maybe better depending on how it rolled, right? But Young said drop the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you guys. That's amazing. Somebody says this bot is sending the code. What do you mean? There's no bots right now. Tingus is not a bot. He's a person who sent a code. Can I campaign for votes for the top custom card poll? Yeah, I guess. I don't think there's any... As long as the same person isn't voting, I think that's fine. If you want to get your people to support it or whatever. Everybody has that right. I mean, if other people don't care enough or don't ask. I don't even know if some people know they're in the poll. Like, there are probably some people who don't even know. I don't notify them if they're not watching closely. I mean, that's kind of their fault, I guess. I don't feel bad. Tinga says I am a bot. Oh, pink screen? You guys still don't have that? Shoot. Aha. My bad. My bad. Let's fix that. By the way, I'm trying to be a little quieter today than normal because Miss Kilbin's asleep. She's on night shifts right now. She's got to work tonight, so she's asleep. And we'll be sleeping through the day. So I'm trying to be a little quieter. Okay, guys. This is now an ASMR stream. I'm gonna tap the microphone like this. I don't know what that sounds like. Hopefully it sounds good. Yeah, I think Alec here is fine. We can stabilize Lich King later, but for now I need Alec here. Is Shutterwalk gonna be good, right? We've got a couple Glacial Shards actually, which is pretty good. Fireflies, nah, Stonehills are good too. We get some taunts out of it. So, you know, Shutterwalk's not bad, but I might be dead if I play Shutterwalk is one problem, right? Like I think the freezes help, but with a 1-2 on board, the freezes aren't that good. If you haven't voted in the poll yet, vote for a seafood chef. Ask me anything about the card. There you go. Guys, there's a poll on the latest custom card video on YouTube. Every 4 videos, I take my 10 favorites from the last 4 videos and then have people vote on their favorite. Yikes, man. Might have to Shutterwalk now. The problem is if the freeze hits his face, I'm pretty much dead. Lich King means he can just candle shot and hit. That's not really good enough. Alright, let's do this. I get some taunts, I get freezes. I need to freeze both minions. If I leave up the 7/7 in particular, I'm just dead. Well, I don't even know if it matters. I'm pretty much just dead. I could go Serenite Chain Gang instead. Because it eats the minions a little better, technically. Maybe. He's used 2 flanking strikes. Yeah. I mean, maybe technically this is a little better. That then puts another taunt option in the Shutterwalk. Because Shutterwalk will then summon a Chain Gang. This is pretty risky, because if he does have an efficient way to push through a Chain Gang, I'm just going to die. But I think I need to play for this. I need sort of the high roll here to be in a better spot. Oh, that's a good roll too. Okay. That's really handy. I just need this to be in a better spot. One risk I run into here is that he does have another minion to play potentially, which means my freezes are less likely to connect off the Shutterwalk. I don't have any healing immediately in the deck that I can see. I mean, Hagatha and Thrall, of course, both grant 5 armor, but it's not really the... Oh, no. That's very, very bad. That's not good news. Oh, that's game. Oh, man. Sick. That Master's Call was nuts. So, yeah, I think we were doomed regardless here, but cool. What does my fiance do? She is a nurse. Registered nurse at a children's hospital. Non-subs can only submit 1 card to the custom card comp, right? Right. If you're a sub, you can submit 5. I mean, technically you can submit as many as you want if you're anybody, but if you submit more than 5 right off, none of your cards are eligible. Well, arguably, I guess your first 5 would still be eligible. I haven't really ran into that, so I don't know. But it certainly wouldn't help you to submit a 6th. And then if you're a non-sub, I just check the username afterwards. Like if it's somebody I don't know, or if they've submitted 5 and I'm not sure they're a sub, if they get in the list, I check. Otherwise, I don't like check everybody. You're not going to get in trouble for submitting 5. It's just not going to help you if you happen to be somebody I select as a finalist. I didn't even realize I got gifted a sub yesterday. Nice, man. Nice. You have a beautiful fiance. Thanks, Billy Wild. Yeah, she is actually pretty chill. Pretty. I liked her for a long time. Before we started dating. I can get away with submitting 50, says Stingus. Yes, mods get to submit up to 1,000 cards. Not really, but if they did, I'd be mad because I'd have to go through them or delete them at least. My card made it in the first ever video, so now I don't have to make another ever again. It's interesting. Oh, Arca. Oh, let's see, dude. Let's see. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. It made the transition from box to hand. That's perfect, man. Congrats. Yeah, I wanted an update. Are you crazy? Of course. Way to go, dude. Big time moves on Valentine's Day. Hey, Regis, what's going on? I just set up my keyboard and the RGB on it is so crazy cool. Yeah, man, congrats. That's awesome, too. How did we, maybe not as awesome as the engagement. I think the engagement's a little more awesome. But, how did we settle on calling lights RGB? I understand why. It's red, green, blue. I get the color pattern. I understand where the name comes from. But why didn't we call it, like, computer lighting? Or LED computer lighting? Settling on RGB as, like, its primary moniker feels so weird to me. You know, yeah, in the scheme of things, that wasn't such a bad outcome, I think. We kept up 4 damage. I mean, our totems died, which is unfortunate. I got the Hex, though, off my Mana Tide, or drew through the Hex at least, which is important, because that's going to be nice against a Resurrect Priest. Let's put that frog in his pool. Is Ziliax one of the things I worry about being in the pool? Probably not. I don't think I care about Ziliax. I'd love to hit a Thrall right now. Thrall would be insane. I guess he would probably just Psychic Stream the Thrall. He might also Psychic Stream this. I'm gonna wait on the creepers. Like, I don't need them right now. 12 damage on board is plenty. I know he doesn't have the Psychic Stream just yet, but I want to save all this stuff. I want to save it. Chat. How are you? How is chat? Oh, can we ask for votes regardless of card quality? Yeah. Nethel Raku was getting votes anyway, Poodlefest. I think it was like second, man. I think it was the second highest vote getter at one point. Yeah. That could backfire. We'll see. Not going to hero power. I don't want to play in the Psychic Scream value too much. The 5/5 hotshots here are already kind of bad draws. They're not like terrible draws. These are good still. I mean, they're good for the same reason we run them initially, right? Oh, off the top. Wow. So I'm sure he has another one. I'm sure that's not an indication that was his only one.
Everyone is in extra good mood today at work, and there are chicken biscuits. What a day.
I wonder why, Pyro. I wonder if there's anything that maybe happened yesterday that would have led to people's... Hadronox. We do have Chain Gang. That's about it, though. I don't think I'll keep the Hadronox. That certainly makes Hadronox more interesting. Problem with Hadronox is it just very easily gets Psychic Screamed, you know, the same way, Nice. I could try to turn this into a 7/8 taunt. I don't think there's any reason to. I think playing this again would be kind of handy for Krogwa. We don't have Krogwa. I think we're just Menacing Nimbus then. Is there any reason not to play the Nimbus? Does it change, like... Actually could help a Mass Hysteria, right? No, it couldn't either. It actually could only hurt a Mass Hysteria. I think we keep a 12 attack dude alive with Mass Hysteria regardless, right? He top-decked Mass Hysteria. Okay, cool. Cool. That's awesome to see. Oh, this is actually an insane card right now. This. Oh, he drew the Krogwa though. Oh shoot! I think I still got to push for 12, right? Like this is too good of a play. This is too good of a play. That is an insane grab. I'm gonna lose all those unstable evolutions, but I didn't play that many anyway, so this has to be the play. Putting him to 1, right? Has to be the play. Does a U-boat get 5 submissions? It's a U-boat. They're not actually subs, right? Are U-boats above water? I don't know. But a submarine would get 5 submissions, whether a sandwich or a boat. Or a submersible, I should say. Oh no, he has 2 Tar Creepers now. He has the Ziliax as well. I think he's better to go with the Ziliax maybe because of the Divine Shield. But he doesn't attack. If he attacks, I don't think it matters. It doesn't change much. But do I have any, like a Hex doesn't help. I don't think I have any direct attack minion, right? Hagatha wouldn't help. Oh, Hagatha would be lethal. Hagatha wouldn't help now because of the powered shield. Firefly definitely doesn't get me there. It doesn't do anything. 2 Mass Hysterias have been played, so I am okay to play minions. I don't have any way through here. Yeah, this is fine. By this is fine, I mean, oh no, I'm gonna lose still. That's what I mean to say. Is, oh no, I'm gonna lose the game still. Alright, man. I just didn't even really add... Like, Spirit Lash now kills this. Heals him for up to 11. I only have 2 damage on board. So, like, I do actually lose my chance to win here. Pretty clutch Tar Creeper. Let's see. Thunder Gun. 8 mana, 3/3. After you attack a minion, return minions adjacent to it to your opponent's hand. Yeah, so that's interesting. Maybe pretty good. Like, saps are really powerful. Even as an 8 mana 3/3, like even if you just did that once, I feel like that'd be worth 8 mana sometimes, right? It's bad against aggro, but good against control. So I don't know. That's interesting. It might be too good. Let's see. Are card submissions still open for weapons? Yes. Yeah, they are. They are indeed. I've got some great ideas, but work's been crazy this week. Well, you've probably got until like Monday, Tuesday maybe. Probably do the next video on Tuesday or Wednesday. Valentine's Day was the perfect disguise with dinner and stuff like that, even though most of the day my heart rate was around 110. Apparently I had a good poker face, and she had no idea. Nice, Arca, dude. Way to go, man. I love the story. Everyone is in an extra good mood today at work. And there are chicken biscuits. Dude, wish I had a chicken biscuit right now. Ugh, the Tar Creeper getting in the way. Ah. I got a debate here. Do I hit him for 3 or not, guys? Do I kill the Tar Creeper and hit him for 3, or do I lose to Spirit Lash, right? Like, Spirit Lash is so bad. I don't think I can play that hard into Spirit Lash, can I? Like, I need to get some value out of this Tyrantus. He didn't have it, but he can theoretically heal a lot, right? He can trade and then heal his minion and draw 2 cards. So then he has a pretty good chance of finding Spirit Lash. I think I'm still not going to respect it, though. I don't know. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. Still not sure. Boop, 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 boop. I guess we'll get value. I guess we'll get value. I guess we'll get value. Playing the Firefly last turn gave you lethal. Maybe. We don't know that for sure, right? Because we don't really know his hand. He could be sitting on a Psychic Scream, or maybe just a Psychic Scream, right? Or a Spellstone. In other words, he made a play that he knew was safe on the board, but we didn't get to see the alternative play that might not have been safe on the board, right? Like, if we'd played 2 Fireflies and he was like, oh crap, I'm going to die if I don't play this other play, he would have changed his line. So you can't really establish the counterfactual in those scenarios. It's hard to know, like, oh, I would have won had I done this thing. That's sometimes hard to say. Man, the Ziliax value right now is off the charts. I'm just drawing really dead. Like, can I really attack this 3 times? He goes to 20. I don't have to, but I sort of think Like, I could run the Hot Shot in and just attack it twice, right? But the better place to run the Hot Shot into the Tark Reaper. Run these in twice. I think we have to. I think the game has shifted here. We're no longer looking for a ditch lethal. Like, we're looking to win over long-term value, right? Because we know we've corrupted his Spellstones. His Spellstones suck. We've got the board advantage. He's pretty light on resources. I think the game has changed now, where we play for like a Thrall or Stormbringer or like maybe long-term Hag of the Value or something. I don't know. We have some really bad draws still, though. Fortunately, here's a Spirit Lash finally. Or maybe a Psychic Stream number 2. That'd be pretty good to just break my deck right now. These are some bad cards to draw. That's for sure. These are not good. An Unstable Evolution would really open things up a lot, though, because we have the Krogwa. So we could play, 10 Unstable Evolutions or whatever, and Krogwa next turn for a very large hand of Unstable Evolves. That'd be nice. The mod is leaving. Let chaos reign. He doesn't mod anyway. He just sits around. Life Spice, dude. Thank you for the 13 months. It's absolutely crazy. Much appreciated, dude. 13 months is lucky indeed and awesome. Thank you for the support. Thank you again, Pyro, for the 100 bits. Shadow Madness like that, I certainly don't mind too much. You took the Mass Dispel off the Shadow Visions? Okay. Interesting. Kill one of these Northshires based on the board. Please give me that Unstable Evolve. Someone else a good draw too. Just get some meat in the hand. Give me some of that meat. Totem Cruncher's intriguing, but Witchwood Grizzly here is going to be much better. Thankfully his hand is pretty small. Alrighty. I'm kind of nervous to Hero Power a lot because of Psychic Stream, but I don't really think these are the ideal Psychic Stream boards for him. Like, he needs to save a Psychic Stream for big scary stuff, and at the moment I don't have big scary stuff, but I might later. So if he Psychic Streams preemptively here, I think in a lot of scenarios, is this a Psychic Stream? It is. Wow. I think in a lot of scenarios he gets punished by that, because I eventually get a big board where I punish that Psychic Stream a little bit. Now this is obviously not the set board, because I am out of stuff. The animations there, man, that was trippy. Very nice and symmetrical, though. Well, not really symmetrical, but sort of reflective. I can't wait until Psychic Stream is gone. It's such an insanely good card. It was so obviously good when it was announced, and it has lived up to expectations.
Meat. I'll take a porterhouse, please, and thank you.
That does sound good, man. That sounds pretty good, I gotta say. Pretty good. This is a big problem. This is gonna get buffed and kill me and need a Hex. Aha! Manatide Totem is not what we need. This is very scary. I mean, the Taunt Totem might be enough to live here. I don't know. I really need to attack into this. A single hit is 28. So I guess we're okay to leave it at 14, technically. I mean, if he can get it up above... If he can buff it twice, it doesn't matter. If I put it down to 13 and he Power Word Shields it, that's 30. So there is maybe some argument to go to 12, but he still has the hero power, so I don't think attacking really helps. I think we just pray. Try to hit a Hex. Or a Thrall or something. I don't know what, but the Stormbringer maybe. Probably just dead, though, honestly. This looks like a buff to kill me. 28. 56. GG's. Oh, no Inner Fire, though. Oh, my God. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, Topsy-Turvy, of course. Duh. I was like, wait a minute, what? No. Not too surprising there. Not too surprising. Both Mass Dispels rough Shadow Visions. That's pretty clutch. I would love a porterhouse right now, dude. That sounds good. I'm going to have to figure out some lunch, man. I'm hungry. Don't have a lot around here. Miss Killen brought me some Fruity Pebbles home yesterday. You guys know I said she was never going to bring me a snack. She did. She brought me Fruity Pebbles. It's pretty crazy. I'm going on a job shadow with the New York State Troopers next week. Ooh, that sounds cool, dude. Stay safe. That sounds fun, though. I have all cards but the 3 big legendaries and only dust for 2. Who not to craft? It's interesting you said 3 big legendaries. I'm curious in your interpretation what those are. I would consider Ziliax, Baku, and Gen probably the most craftable legendaries of the modern sets. I think Leroy is up there too. It's intriguing. Who are your big 3 legendaries, I wonder? Have you tried Seeker Paladin? We played it a long time ago. actually, I think we played it pre-Boomsday. It was pretty good. I laddered with it a lot one month. And then, yeah, I think because Bellringer Century was, I think it was actually still Boomsday. It was not, because I think Auto Defense Matrix was in there when we played it. So yeah, I think we played it when it really, really first showed up, and then it has certainly come back again with a vengeance. As the meta shifted down, it got stronger. But not since then, no. Oh, you mean in this deck? Oh. Well, there's 6 legendaries in this deck. Do you mean the 3 most expensive ones? Oh, Stormbringer, Hagatha, and Shadowrock. You do mean the 3 most expensive. I'd wait, man. I mean, I think Hagatha's probably going to be an important shaman card for a long time. Hey, speak of the devil. But you just really don't know. It's hard to say. It's a really up in the air time right now. Hall of Fame's going to be announced soon, probably, and then standard format rotation comes and the meta moves a lot. So it's just hard to guess at the moment. I know it might sound like a cop-out answer, but it's the real answer. It'd be hard to give me advice right now, or to give advice right now. You should try the Fruity Pebbles on some vanilla ice cream. I always see them as like a topping option at like yogurt places, but I don't like that. I only ever do fruit as like a yogurt topping. Man, Thrall next turn actually doesn't look bad. I could get greedy and wait, but we get a 5-drop, 4-drop, a few 3-drops. I actually do like the Manatide Totem though. I don't know what our opponent is yet. It's unclear what kind of deck this is. He's life tapped twice, but he's not an even deck. Maybe Cube Lock is a possibility. Regardless, most Warlocks have Defile and Hellfire as removal options, so we have to be careful.
Is there a discussion topic today? Can't seem to see on mobile app.
Speak of the devil. There is not, Pyro. No, there is not. I kind of want to play the Corridor Creeper, but it's okay. If one of these dies, we can coin a Thrall anyway. It's just really good with Thrall, right? It goes to 9. But we don't have to rush the Thrall. We're in no real hurry, I don't think. No discussion topics today, Pyro. I'm not always planning to have one, by the way. Just when there's a good discussion topic. The goal is not every day. The goal is just when it's, of top of mind. I didn't have a discussion topic top of mind today. But good question. Thanks for asking. The mobile app. Oh, is it just because the titles are so short on mobile? That's a good thing to remember in general. A lot of people don't know that on YouTube. Like, a lot of people don't respect mobile on YouTube. I try my hardest. Sometimes it's hard even for me. Like, when you're designing graphics and stuff and thumbnails and even the size of your face cam, a lot of the time, mobile is not a priority for people, but a lot of my audience watches on the phone. So if I have a tiny face cam and then they're watching on a tiny screen, you can't see me. So my face cam, I bump it up a little bit. It's probably a little big for some people's tastes on desktop, but it's a calculated decision. It's not an accident. This actually makes my Corridor Creeper nice and cheaper. Nice and cheaper. And then, like, thumbnails, same way. Things have to be readable at a pretty small size. Like, graphics and cards in the video have to be readable at a small size. Like, again, it's not always possible to make that fit, but you can try. You can at least try. I know Even Lock is old, but man, I was steamrolling people last night. Nice 602, man. I think it's just one of those decks that's good. So if you know how to play it and you go on ladder, you're going to win games. Even if it's not necessarily the highest tier deck or whatever, it's still just good. Just good.
Oh, turns out if I turn my phone horizontally and click the video, the title pops up.
I see. Oh, so you literally couldn't see it at all. Not like it was cut off. Got it. I was thinking it was like cut off maybe, but you're saying it's actually not even visible remotely.
Hey, why?
Let's try it, guys. This is not bad. 5-drop, 9-drop, a couple 3s. Pretty good diverse board. Health states for like Defile and stuff, probably. Oh. I mean, Cenarius is okay for a 9-drop. Dragon Slayer, it's okay for a 3-drop, technically. I mean, this is completely useless. I don't have any value for Spirit of the Lynx other than evolving it next turn into a 4-drop. Blood Queen Lanathel, obviously pretty bad, too. We could unstable these, though. I mean, they are good bodies for Unstable Evolution, I guess. Just attack and unstable. We have 10 damage, too, which is pretty nice. I don't think we're going to hit lethal, but... Nope, definitely not hitting lethal here. I think Unstable's good, though. I wish I had a Krogwa to make it feel better. It would feel a lot better with Krogwa. I think we gotta save that for a big reload later, right? It seems much better later. We'll still Unstable, though. This is too good not to. Hopefully we get the... Well, I don't know if the 8-8 rush is actually that good. It might be okay. I would certainly consider it.
Welcome, boys. Make some
I think we hold there, just to get this one buffed a little bit, right?
Regis, long time no see. Glad I made it back in time to renew my sub heart.
Karen. See, is it worth a coin here to get this to 7? I could coin a Shutterwalk early. I don't really have a good Shutterwalk at the moment. I think we're fine. Let's just wait. This is a pretty good board state. I mean, this is a little susceptible to cube and stuff, but he's had that option for a while and didn't do it. First off, Cadence, 19 months. Welcome back. And Fiendish Toast drop in 3 months. I'm glad you made it back too, man. Good to see you. You like coin there, huh? I don't think so. We can coin out things later of value. 7 drops, I mean, there's not that many good ones, right? Like Velen, Antonitis are like your high rolls, and even Antonitis doesn't sound like I have support for it. It would have gave him a value trade anyway. It's gonna be a Void Lord, I guess. Maybe a Doomguard, though. Maybe he has Doomguards in hand. He knows it's a Void Lord. Does he trade straight here? Is he nervous? Like, what does he do? Does he go face? Hagatha will clean up all the 3/3s here. I mean, I will risk losing my board, unfortunately, but if I want to push through the 3/3s, I can. I'd like to evolve this too, though. I mean, I don't really have to kill the 3/3s right now, right? I could just play like Voodoo Hexer or even Manatide Totem. Because I like evolving this because it's pretty low, right? Like, evolving this actually looks pretty good here. Or... Well, I mean, it is more survivable. Like, we just swapped the stats, right? I went from a 5-2 to a 2-5. I would take that trade most of the time. Hey, Ponakip, man, how's it going? Good morning, Mighty Right. Thanks for the kind words on the video. Purely because you like Evolve shenanigans, coin was better. I get it. Spicy Recon says, I have all my PC parts except the motherboard, and it's not coming until Tuesday in the mail, and I can't wait another day. Dude, that's tough. It's really hard when you're stalled out like that. Really tough. I know it's annoying when you want things and you can't get them right away, but they're on the way. So it's like, it's coming. It's going to be there. But your gratification is extremely delayed. That's tough. But thank you guys for the subs. Thanks again. Pyro for the bits, man. How many bits this morning? I don't know. A lot already from Pyro and friends. We had 500 earlier from Shay. Shay? What was it? Shay? Am I saying that right? Spider Shay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Losing my mind for a second. Yeah, 1,200 bits, 7 subs, and 9 new followers. 9 new followers is ahead of pace, guys. That's awesome, actually. That's good. Hagatha Evolve is pretty solid if I want to evolve first. The problem is I damage the new minion, and I don't get to damage face, and I lose my Evolve hero power. What do we have for battle cries here for Shutterwalk? We have Thrall, actually, is pretty good battle cry. Stonehill and Firefly and Glacial Shard. Well, that's not very good. Yeah, I don't know. This turn just doesn't feel great, guys.
Pyro and Friends sounds like my new TV show. I'd watch.
I think I'm gonna chill for a turn, guys. I think I'm gonna chill for a turn. Like, Hagatha looks somewhat appealing. I can see that, but okay, that helps a little. Makes me feel better about the outcome. But I think I'm just going to accrue resources and chill. I kind of like our hero power right now. I think we can get some work done with this. He finally gets his Doomguards in play. That's scary, for real. That's super scary. I have a lot of health, but we'll still be dead to cubes and things soon. I mean, Hex for cubes is cool, but we don't have a Hex right now. Although the Manatide Totem could certainly help achieve that goal. We're also going to freeze this if he attacks, which is good. That locks it out for a long, long time. Things don't get frozen and come out frozen of a cube, right? Pyro and Friends sounds like a TV show. That's pretty funny. I would watch it. I would watch it. See you, Spicy Riga, dude. Have fun with your shadowing. That sounds awesome. Thanks for stopping by, dude. What are you doing this weekend, Regis? I don't know yet. I don't know. Not sure. Miss Kilbin will tell me that. Why do you ask, Mighty Ryan? I don't know for sure. I think Saturday we had some kind of plan, if I remember right. I usually just ask, do we have plans? And go from there.
At Regis Gilbin, good morning, my brother. Your favorite chat viewer, Shamanistical here. Hosting a rental tour, 2 closings, and a contract on
Hey,
one of my
nice,
listings
dude.
today. TGIF and damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Shamanistical, well done, man. Well done. I started the house process a little more thoroughly this week myself, dude. On the other side of things. Kicked some things into gear. Still a long way to go, as you might imagine, but kicked some things into gear. For sure. Last day in your current job, Mighty Ryan. I didn't hear about this. Wait a minute. What? What's going on? Did you get a new job? I didn't know about this, man. I think this might have to be the hang at the turn, guys. I think we probably upgrade our dude here and hope it lives. Get one last hero power utilization. I need to take this Doomguard out of the field is why. I don't care if the Karen dies so much, because we get another body out of it, right? I think this has to be the Hagatha, though. I don't want to leave that Doomguard alive more than I have to. That's a fine roll. That's good. Just stays alive for Hagatha, which is the important part. I do have a couple minions now for Hagatha, which is nice. But more importantly, I'm just clearing the board. I think that's the real goal here. Particularly the Doomguard is scary. I have to respect that Doomguard. Man, I thought he didn't pull a demon previously. I guess he did every turn? I thought there was a turn he gapped a demon, which that was on the left side of the hand, so apparently not. Just curious what you were up to. Hope you have a fun or relaxing weekend plan. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I think Saturday we're supposed to go eat or something, or I don't know. There's plans, but I'm not sure. What's the point of having Thrall and Shudderwalk in the deck? So Thrall is really sort of the basis for the deck, which is an evolve core. Like we want to have a lot of minions played and then evolve those minions into cool things. So Thrall is really fundamental to that. Cards like Former Champ, Corridor Creeper are built to be evolved, essentially. Shudderwalk is in the deck just for extra value bombs. Like, we originally had this deck a little bit more token style, but we added some hexes to beat Priest, and we realized we needed a little more value. Because sometimes we get crazy tempo and just smork our opponent with big Stormbringer boards, but other times we have to grind it out a little bit, and Shudderwalk adds a lot of good battle cries. Not only are there things like Krogwa, for instance, but you've got just value off Former Champ, summoning 5/5s, chain gangs, creating taunts in hand with Stonehill Defender, creating elementals with Menacing Nimbus. There's just a lot of different battle cries where Shudderwalk does something cool. Speaking of which, I may want to go ahead and kill this Doomguard. I can with Shudderwalk, right? It has Hagatha in the pool. I will also get a 5/5. I might get a 2/3. No, I won't. I haven't played the chain gangs yet.
Stayed homesick
I'll
from
freeze
work
face
today.
or that
Your
minion, but
stream
that
is
won't matter.
helping. You are definitely my favorite streamer and YouTube channel.
Hey, thank you, Veal Steak, dude. That's so kind. I'm sorry you're sick, man. That's no fun. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool to get to stay off work, but still mostly no fun. I don't have any really good hero powers, though, is the problem. But I think I have to kill this. I think it's just mandatory. I just need to. That's actually technically... No, it didn't die! No! Oh, Shudderwalk, you idiot. You idiot, you evolved first. Oh, Shudderwalk, you idiot. That's actually the first time we've done that. That's the first time we've done that. We've never had that happen before. Usually we don't have Thrall in the pool, or it just hits after we need things. Oh, that's so annoying. We really only needed one. We only needed one of the battle cries. That's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough. Dig for spells with Firefly. That may have been a better play, honestly. I don't know what we're looking for with Shudderwalk in this matchup. Maybe a Krogwa would be good. Stonehills we don't really have in the pool yet. But really not just a... What, did it only freeze? Yeah, it only froze. So completely pointless. See, this is what I had to avoid. Oh, that's annoying, man. That is super annoying, dude. Oh, it's so tough, man. We, like, had the idea, just couldn't quite get there. Shudderwalk, dude. You failed me. Shudderwalk, you monster. I need, like, Volcano or something now. I don't even know. I mean, that's actually pretty good to start. That's not going to do anything for me. Shuttlewalk really failed us. And the reason Shuttlewalk and Thrall suck. Not really, though. I mean, think about it, right? If we'd had a board full of 4 minions, which we do sometimes, that Shuttlewalk would have been amazing with the Evolve. We wouldn't have cared necessarily, right? Like, that was the one time where we needed a specific battle cry instead of just general value battle cries. Like, rarely am I looking for something singular. Usually I'm just looking for a big dump of stuff, right? And Shuttlewalk can still serve that need. Like, it can work out great. Because if the Evolve hits first and you don't have the Hagatha hitting to damage all your stuff, right? Vice versa, certainly is not as good in that scenario, but I might have to Earth Elemental here just to stay alive. Another unstable evolution. Jeez, man. I should have tried to kill the Umbra faster, but I don't have a way to do it, so.
Aha!
I mean, Gul'dan is a bit of a threat, but we do have a lot of Void Walkers in the pool, so really these are the Doom Guards I think we have to worry the most about. Fatigue is coming soon, so if we can last for a little bit. I missed it to Shudder not play Hagatha and Thrall. If Thrall hits and involves the Shutterwalk, then it cancels all other battle cries because he's no longer Shutterwalk. That was a change that was made for cards like Yogg too, where if it anytime a minion that's doing something active on board that gets silenced or changed or transformed stops. Like Yogg used to just go crazy, right? And do stuff forever, even if he killed himself. So it canceled the rest of the battle cries, which is sad because we only needed one.
Free and wild with my Q block. Feels bad, man. How do you?
This feels bad, man, too. Look at this garbage.
Lose.
Oh no, we're gonna keep playing this, man. This test had that same effect? I can't remember because they changed their one direction and then we all complained and then they reverted the change, but I don't remember which direction they changed her or reverted her to. So I'm not sure. Oh man, the fact that I let that one Doomguard live has essentially led to him having how much extra health here? Some ridiculous amount of extra health and damage. That's so troubling, man. And I'm out of minions now. That's so troubling. Like the 50-50 ordering or whatever. Not even really 50-50 is worse than that, I think. Resulted in what, 30 extra damage hitting the board, I think? I think that's what happened. I don't know. Something like that. I see you on the Diet Coke grind. Actually, no, this is Pib Zero. It's my favorite diet soda, maybe. I don't know. Diet Mountain Dew is certainly my staple diet soda, but I like the Pib every once in a while for a little mix. Changes things up. Shamanistical, though, says, my brother, I fell from rank 2-3 in Wild with my Q block. Feels bad, man. How do you keep yourself from trying to change decks if you lose? Oh, I just heard the end of that sentence. I don't know why. I don't know, man. Just recognizing variance, I guess. But I do change decks sometimes when I lose. It just depends. If I think I'm losing because of meta significance, I'll change decks. If I think I'm losing just because I had a bad stretch, I'll hold with a deck. Now, that said, how do you identify the difference? It can be hard, and you don't always get it right, but that's the instincts you have to trust on. Tess got the same nerf like Yogg, but no one got a dust refund, and so many people went crazy because of that, but I don't know if they changed her back. This is so insane, man. If Shutterwalk had killed that Tube Guard, we would have been totally fine.
Mix the Pib and the Mountain Dew together to spice things up.
It would make the Mountain Dew more spicy, that's true. God, what a crazy, I mean, it's a 50-50 basically, right? Like, which hits first? There's a lot that can hit first, but which of the two that matters hits first, right? That's tough, man. Because if the Doom Guard dies, we just win. I think we were better off going the other route, guys. I think we were better off playing small minions. I think you're all right. The inconsistency made it better to just go for the also inconsistent, but, you know, kind of more flexible line of playing minions into spells. See you, Mighty Right, man. Early Nightmare says, just came from League of Legends stream. The chat is so toxic. I'm happy your chat is not toxic. Hope you can keep it that way as you grow. Yeah, man. I honestly, to tell you the truth, I think we sacrifice the growth because our chat is not toxic, if that makes any sense at all. So, to be honest, I think if I was like, I don't know, more of a... I don't know how to say this without causing problems. If I was like more... of a cool guy and like dismissive and like if I like memed on people more, this actually might be pretty good later. I wonder if I should just go ahead and drop the mana side. So in other words, you know, a lot of people's brand is to like be very cocksure and like confident and like insulting a little bit and dismissive and like not really memey. Meme's not really the word. It's not like that they're memeing a lot. It's just that they're... I think this is still better even with the weapon up there. I don't know. Like a lot of people are just... They try really hard to make themselves look respectable and cool and better than... And in a lot of ways, I play a bit of a jester role sometimes, like intentionally, or not maybe even intentionally, but just because it's me. But I don't shy away from embarrassment or memeing on myself or goofing. Or like, you know, like when I misplay, like I do this stupid stuff, right? Like I don't try to hide it or I lean into it, I play into it, I don't mind being a jester. I don't mind things going wrong or making fun of myself. And salty, immature, douchey, sure, all good descriptions. That kind of aloof dismissiveness is really cool among younger kids. Like that's what kids want. They want an adult who like doesn't enjoy things and doesn't like things. Does that make sense? Like people... They want to be cooler than everything. Kids want to be cooler than everything. And a lot of people play into that. And I don't know if it's a like evil thing to play into it or even intentional necessarily. That might just be their way or their personality, which is totally fine. But in other words, like for instance, whenever somebody asks me my opinion on something, a lot of the times I'll say, I don't know. Let's look at data. And then sometimes I'll still say, I don't really know, man. That's hard to gauge. People don't usually want to hear that. A lot of other streamers will go watch their streams, and somebody will ask them a question, they'll be like, that card is garbage. Don't play that card. Anybody who plays that card is stupid. And I'm like, what? That's such a weird exchange, I feel like. Like, there's the just blatant disregard and utter confidence, and there's so many weird things about that just make me kind of skeevy feeling. So, I don't know, like, I just can't do that, but I think that's a lot of the way you get popular. You know, is like, that's how you get a bigger, wider audience. But I'm not trying to get a super big, wide audience. I'm trying to get a super good, tight community, you know what I mean? So I don't worry about trying to be cool. I just want to... I want people who align with me and people who enjoy what I enjoy. And then we'll all have a good time together.
It's the attitude that brings me
and that's going to be way more fun, right?
And I think you attract like-minded folks.
Exactly, Pyro. Yeah, we don't get annoying kids because there's nothing here for them. Like, they don't have anything to watch or enjoy about this experience. So I think that's exactly right. And I like it that way. I think that's good. It's what I want, so... Alright, man, we're gonna get some decent-sized minions here. Ooh, that's pretty bad in some cases. We don't want to hack, so let's get rid of that. I don't want that either. That's pretty good, though. Shame I can't kill another minion. The 8-8 rush would have been cool to get this cheap. Oh, never mind. This is fine. We'll chill. We'll chill. Yeah, that's a pretty good swing there on the board. So anyway, that's kind of what I mean. I'm not even really saying they're playing a character necessarily, just that their personality or their mindset or their approach just leads into that kind of audience. I'm not saying it's bad either. It's not meant as a judgmental comment, just a observational one, I guess. Wow, what a turn for him too. Jeez, man. Death and Decay puts me one off lethal right now. Oh, crap. If I roll a spell damage totem, I just wipe his board and get lethal, so that's kind of cool to think about. I guess I can try for that. Like, can we just hit the spell damage, guys? Ziliax would also... No! Well, I really need the spell damage totem now. No. Ziliax would have put lethal up too as an option with this dude, but unfortunately no. Oh, actually, no, fatigue would have been lethal. It just would have been lethal. Oh man, fatigue would have been lethal. All right, so we just have the 1 and 4 here. We deserve this. We deserve this. Regis and Kibler are the mature guys. Maybe. I don't even. Oh, you are mopped. I like that a lot. Strong opinion is better than informed opinion. That's how a lot of people approach it. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to be really confident about this opinion, and that means it's a really good opinion. I guess that happens in life too, not just in Hearthstone, but it happens in Hearthstone a lot. So many pro players are just like so weird about cards and decks and decisions. Like, this deck is utter garbage. How do people play this? I'd never be caught playing this deck. This deck is stupid. It's like, what? Who knows enough to know such a thing? All right, this is a 1 and 4. We just gotta hit it. Awesome. Yeah, that's really good. I might be dead now. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how to win really, right? Shutterwalk, I mean, can buy me some time maybe. And I'm probably just dead. I have to imagine there's like eviscerates coming and pretty bad luck there, man. I'd say. Maybe we hit it next turn though when we stabilize. That's 15, 17. We're done. 19. Super dead. No, 21. Excuse me. Pretty unlucky, dude. Pretty unlucky, man. Yeah, he definitely was gonna kill us. There's no doubt. Once we whiffed on the spell damage. Well, crap, guys. This deck could not lose yesterday, and now it simply can't win.
Sounds like we found our discussion topic of the
What has
stream
happened?
anyway.
Pyro, we tend to, man. We always do. So anyway, I don't know. Like, there's an approach where I could try to be cooler and like try to be more cool guy, salty guy, grouchy guy. And I think that I would attract a bigger audience because I think a lot of people come that are like maybe younger or want to be cool themselves, and they see me and it's like not what they want out of it. They don't want goofy, makes fun of themselves person, which, you know, they probably don't have the confidence to do that yet in life. It takes a while to grow into this. Like, I would not have liked this either as a 22-year-old or especially a 16-year-old. Like, this would not have been my groove because I too wanted to be cool and wanted to look up to cool people. And not that I'm not cool, it's just that that's not our brand, right? My brand is not being the cool guy. Our brand is being goofy and fun and just, I don't need to convince everybody that I'm good. I just want to convince everybody that we're fun. That's it. I think people want to watch one of two types of players, either the fun ones or the best ones. I think Regis walks a fine line of being good and interesting, where someone like Kalinto might be insanely good at the game, but not very fun to watch. I didn't say it, man. You said it, dude. I didn't say it. I didn't say anything about Kalinto's entertainment values. Thunderdome. I'd love to drop some Thunderdome right now. Variants happen. True enough, man. It's as simple as an explanation as we're going to get. But it's intriguing how the variants happened in a specific time frame, huh? I mean, that happens too, but just coincidental, presumably. As always, as variance is. Cards are not always inherently great or terrible anyway. It's the combination of cards that makes decks great or terrible. Yeah, that's true to some extent. Mostly true. I mean, some cards are just inherently great. Like, they're just good on their own. Ziliax and Lich King and those sorts of cards, but they're rare, few and far between. You're right that, of course, all card quality expresses itself through the mechanism of a 30-card deck, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Like we've said this a lot. Like, Countess Ashmore's just a good card. She's a good card. Everybody says that. I've said it too. But if she never gets played, she's not a good card. There's no, like, she has to be expressed through a deck to be good. It's not just universally true that she's good. I thought Trogzor was the same way. Like, it's just a good card. It's gonna be a good card. But no, it has to be played. It's not just a good card. Man, we could have really used this last game. Tell you what. Don't... Oh my god, the spell damage gods are punishing me. Oh, it's so annoying. Doom Pact would have been good last game too, I realize now. Magic Karmu says, I'm 15 turning 16 and I enjoy this kind of stuff. I think that's a good sign, Magic Karmu. I think that to me implies that you're not someone who has to bow to sort of trends or in other words, you recognize the raw value of things, not the perceived value. I don't know if that sentence makes any sense at all. That sounded a little bit high-minded and silly after I said it. The intention of my comment is to say that, like, you're less worried about other people's perspective of yourself or others and more worried about, like, just how you enjoy it. It takes you a while to find that in life. It takes you a while to find that in life. Probably a little bit of Dunning-Kruger always, Riesland. I mean, that's... in both directions of that discussion, I probably am suffering from the I'm better than I think, or I think I'm worse than I am side of things. Like, yes, probably so. I'm probably cooler than I realize. So maybe that's part of it. Yeah, I get it. And certainly from the other side of things, I think a lot of people who are overconfident are certainly overestimating their knowledge or skills or opinion. So I think you're likely right. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Yikes, man, we are just getting demolished today, guys. I cannot seem to find a win. I don't know what is happening. This deck is completely flipped. I'd rather watch someone really good at the game who's doing completely dry commentary than someone trying to be a typical internet meme lord. Interesting. What's a typical internet meme lord mean? Like, who is a typical internet meme lord in your perspective? I'm curious. When is the Regis After Dark stream? I am going to stream tonight. It will be after dark.
I like this stream a lot. I can't tell you how many times I was spending time with my lady, but told her, oh man, Regis is on. I have stuff to tell him. I consider you and the people in chat friends.
That's nice, man. I do too. Yeah, no, I think that's a good perspective. We have always had a friendly vibe around here. People in chat get to know each other. I think there's been sort of an ebb and flow to that to some extent, for sure. Like, there have been periods where chat was more identifiable with each other. But honestly, what has happened a lot, and it makes me a little sad, but happy at the same time, is what we'll see often. I need, like... there's no miracle play here. This has to turn into a Radiant Elemental or a Sorcerer's Apprentice for me to win right now. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Maybe this turns into a Radiant Elemental. Even then, I don't have enough. That doesn't help me any at all. I don't know. I don't think there's any... Oh, this would be amazing if I wasn't dead next turn. Like, that would be great, man. That would be great. There's been times where people are more friendly, but a lot of the people who have kind of driven the community aspect have gone on to stream themselves. Like, I've turned a lot of viewers into streamers for whatever reason. I think we encourage people to go build their own communities. And it doesn't always feed back in, which is fine. I'm happy for them. But it is sad we lose a little bit. But that said, we still have a lot of great recognizable names in chat, and you guys always interact with each other. And in particular, I think our like custom card community is interacting a lot together, which is pretty neat to see. I like that a lot. So we're still getting there. I've built up my entire online friend group and community from a base of the cool lot on your Discord server. Nice, Poodlefest, man. That's awesome to hear. I want to, like, the dream one day would be, and I don't think this is possible, so don't get your hopes up. I would love to have, like, a, like, maybe Warcraft, but whatever big next MMO came out, like, if there was finally a WoW killer, I would love to have like a guild centered around that and us all play the game together. Like, I think that would be so cool to have a community built together into the game, like that played together. That would be so sweet, dude. I love that so much. We all just got to play games together. And you guys all got to like interact together in an MMO. I know WoW Classic is coming and that's a possibility. That's why I said maybe, but I don't really think it'll be that easy. That's a pretty hard one to pull off. This deck just feels bad today, man. It felt so good yesterday, but every play today feels kind of bad. Feels kind of bad. Hey, Eves, man, how's it going? You turn people into streamers because you seem to have so much fun with streaming. Some other streamers seem way more stressed. Yeah, that's true. When I've watched other people, they do seem more stressed. That seems accurate. I don't feel stressed at all. Unless, I don't know, very rarely do I feel stressed about streaming. To me, it just feels like a chill way to hang out with my friends. Is Black Desert not a rather good MMO? I played it.
For you to come up with that
I actually made a video on it. Believe it or not. There's a video of me playing Black Desert Online on my YouTube, guys. It's very bad, I'm sure. It's a good MMO. I think people like it. It's just got a very different gameplay loop than like WoW. It's way more like economy driven and farming driven. It's kind of weird. But I would love another big MMO. I would love a MMO to supplant WoW. Not that I hate WoW. I've had an incredible history with World of Warcraft, and I've loved a lot of World of Warcraft experiences. But I want to get in on the ground floor of the next big MMO. I would love for that to be part of my content. We were just waiting for you to come up with that game. Oh, dude, I think about stuff like that all the time. I would love an MMO that was like, I don't know, isometric 2D art MMO, kind of like the old Ultima Online. I mean, I guess Rune Space fits that in some ways, but a new one. I mean, because I want an MMO that's not so focused on. I want an MMO that has a really, really deep and open and unexplored world. I think one of the things we lost the most about MMOs, and the reason people don't enjoy them as much as they used to, is that nowadays the experience is first off, it's so coddled. Like, you get your handheld through everything. It's been casualized a lot, which I understand the advantage. There's advantages of that, like real distinct advantages of that are good. But there are a lot of disadvantages too. And I think we need to add lightning storms to this deck, guys. There's way too many boards like this where we just don't have a good play. That's problem number one. But beyond that, there's this informational advantage in MMOs these days where you just can look up everything and you know everything. And there's no mystery, there's no intrigue, there's no discovery. That's all been lost. So I don't know. I just want a world where it's hard to get that information and it's hard to, and you have like real experiences and you're surprised and you're discovering things. There are mysteries and hidden things and there's exclusivity of items. Like, I hate how everybody gets the exact same stuff now in WoW. Like, back in the day, you'd go into town, the dude holding Thunder Fury was like a god. You worshipped him. He's a god. That dude has Thunder Fury. Oh my god. Or you knew everybody on the server by their items and by their, significance and what their achievements were, and like there were stories and community, and that's all gone because it's too casualized and there's just, when you have a really high tech modern MMO that's has a beautiful graphic set and a world that's so richly detailed, I think it's hard to create enough content. Like, you can't make enough places, you can't make enough hidden stuff.
There was a game where you have to discover things like in Ready Player One, haha.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Well, I mean, WoW has like the Easter eggs now, and they have like this big Easter egg community, but there's like one big Easter egg per expansion. What if there were 100 and everybody was working on them individually, or like discovering things that are new every few weeks? There's like, oh my god, I found this cave, and inside this cave there's this crazy thing, and it led me on this thing, and like nobody knew about it until the guy posted on Reddit with it solved. Like, that would be amazing. That'd be so cool. But the problem is, right, like modern development environments, like you can't do that because there's so much that goes into the other aspects of the game. So I think the game has to have, we are not in a good spot. I think the game would have to be small enough in scale that you could devote resources to that part of it. I'm pretty sure we're just dead to that second mind blast, but we might as well play it out. So you can't have, or maybe you could, but it just cost bajillions of dollars if you made it look good and, it still had all those elements. I don't think it'd be pretty hard to achieve, but I don't know, maybe. Is he just gonna mind blast me anyway? This is pretty funny. Shadow Walk for me is not good enough. It does play some taunts, I guess. Or a taunt.
More games with bosses where it's not easy to find out your win condition. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, just all that stuff would be cool. Maybe it's even card-based, right? Like, maybe the battle system is, like, card-based, and loot is cards, and, like, I don't know. There's all kinds of ways. Why isn't Thunder Fury in Hearthstone yet? I don't know. It's a good question. What's this Pantheon game? I don't know this game, dude, Emmett, or whoever. I think a couple of people mentioned it. Pantheon. Let's see. You Google Pantheon, and you just get the the word Pantheon. I guess I need to Google Pantheon game. I also hate the loot patterns in modern MMOs. Like, I don't know. I feel like loot has been really... I don't know. Loot just gets weird now in WoW. It's like all these modifiers and high rolls. Like, I want bosses to drop, like, specific things that are recognizable. I don't like transmog either. I kind of want like a hard old school MMO, I guess. Everybody wants that, and then they play it, and they're like, well, maybe I didn't really want this. I've looked at this Pantheon game before. I remember this website. What's like, when is this out? Like, what's the story on it being playable and stuff? News. Doesn't look like it's out or playable yet. Like, what's the... There's video. Early Monk gameplay from April 2017. That's a long time ago. That's not me. That's not me. If you've never seen the anime Overlord, it has such a good idea for an MMO, and I wish that game would come to life, because it's everything you just named off. I don't know that, but that sounds awesome. It sounds good. I think the new game Apex Legends got that part right. It was cool how it came out of nowhere. Yeah, it was a great deployment there. Hey, Suncore, how's it going?
Emo, the younger generation, doesn't have the patience to work for in-game loot. All about instant gratification.
It's true. I think the mobile space is probably... Well, I don't know, actually. Mobile games aren't usually that instantly gratifying. You might be right. I don't know. I'm not sure they've ever been exposed to it, though, so I don't know if it's fair yet to say it's generational. It might be. It's a time thing, too, like, as an adult. I mean, if you're not a streamer, how on earth do you have time to commit 8 hours a day to an MMO, you know? Like, that's another challenge. Most of us don't. Unless it's your job or your life. It's hard. So I understand why you know, WoW moved away from that path. I get it. I think it was a reasonably smart thing to do, just a little sad that it was lost. And I guess a lot of us crave for those days of old where we're just playing WoW all day, every day. And I don't know if, like, Vanilla WoW is gonna get me there. Like, I just don't think it's gonna be the same. I want a new experience, you know? MMOs are most fun when you're, like, discovering something totally new and crazy and different. That's when I always liked MMOs the best. Like, I like exploring the map for the first time. Like, oh my god, look how cool that place is. That's an awesome looking place. Like, that sort of stuff was always where I felt most at home. We could kill that big dude. I mean, I guess it does keep him from killing us easily. Let's just kill the big dude. I don't want to be sneaky about it. I think there was some logic to being sneaky. There were some good plays to be made, but just to be careful. That's something you never want to let snowball, right? If it gets out of hand, you're in trouble. Let's see. Hey, Jerks, man, how's it going? I'm still waiting for Sword Art Online. I don't think you should wait too long, buddy. I actually saw an episode of that anime. It was an anime. Alright. It's definitely an anime, alright. I mean, technically our taunt is holding us up right now safely. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and play a Firefly. We get that board space back. This puts it at 3, so this trade's a little better. I could actually just play a cheap Corridor Creeper, but I don't have an important follow-up. Is the 2/5 significant enough that it doesn't matter if I play a cheap Corridor Creeper? I'd have to coin. I don't want to coin yet. I might need a Hagatha, so let's just wait. Coin Hagatha could be relevant. I doubt it, because I have the bigger board, but you never know. Murray says moderation is good, it sounds like. People are too quick to blame instant gratification of 40 and I can never get back into an MMO. Like, wow. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like, we just don't have time for that anymore. So I get it, but I still long for it, regardless. Dark Age of Camelot came out when I was 25. No way I could play that much now. Yeah, WoW came out when I was 18, so it was perfect. I actually don't think I was 18 yet. I think I was still 17 in 2004. No, I would have been 18. No, I wouldn't have turned 18 until 2005. No, yeah, that's right. Hagatha's actually kind of decent here, guys. I keep up the 5-5. Clear his board. I'm gonna do it, man. I lose my dudes, but I don't care. When I say 5-5, I mean 5-2. It is a 5-5 to start. I played EQ back in the day. Spent over a year and a half of my life in real time out of just over 3 years real time. Woo! Man, that's crazy. That's a lot. Yeah, I was the same way in WoW. I was playing like 8 to 10 hours a day. Coin Hagatha doesn't look half bad. I agree, Jerks. Yeah, man. That's where I landed too, man. I think it's a good fit. His hero power does threaten the 5-2, so that's a little annoying. But that's okay at the end of the day. Like, I'm trying to chip his health down eventually anyway. Hagatha value is going to really start hitting hard. And even like Krogwab becomes better if we don't hit Unstable Evolution just because Hagatha's in a cool spot. Dust Devil's good because it's cheap. The Overload, potentially problematic, but could do this and kill that. But I don't think I'm going to yet. I think I'm going to wait. I'm not in a big hurry. We're not in a big time hurry. Ooh, that's a good card. Generally speaking. That's not a bad idea. We got some elementals played, certainly. Oh, Bloodlust even. Okay. Bloodlust on this dude's crazy if it connects. That's 12 damage right there. I gotta get through this taunt first. It's not easy, but I could maybe make that work. We could smash and Bloodlust. That's 6 mana. We'll have 7 mana next turn. I'd have to get through that, though. I don't know if I can get through that easily. He trades... He might actually just trade into this, honestly. He might go face, too. Who knows? Hero Power the 2-2 certainly looks good. He's gonna Hero Power the 3-1 instead. Respecting the Wind Fury. Smart man. I think he just goes face. Maybe he trades into the 2-2. He does indeed. He does indeed. The Stormbringer. Okay. Elementary Reaction, I don't feel like really helps me. I think just Tidal Surge, Trade, Totemic Smash, and unfortunately doesn't give me a good answer to the Cobalt Scalebane. It's 5 mana, that'd leave me with 2. I could play double Firefly to get more spells. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I could Elemental Reaction as well, but I'll have that next turn too. I don't hate this. This is fine. I could also smash here, I guess, after trading. Just to get this threat out of the way. Yeah, let's do that instead. That's fine. I don't mind a 4-2 chilling. That's no big deal. I put a lot of stuff pretty low, but that's okay too. This removes... I should have played these first, see what I got. I'm saying that now, but it's fine. Blazing Invocation and another Elementary Reaction. Such cool artwork on this card, by the way. That's so just epic looking. The scale on that is fantastic. Fantastic. Hey, dude, I think this is like my second time on your stream. I really enjoy your energy. Great job entertaining. Thanks, man. I want Overlord to come in a game. That would be awesome. Have a great day. Greetings from Latin America. Nice to do. Thanks, man. Wow, that's actually a pretty sick turn, dude. I'm impressed. I need hexes now. Ugh. Shoot, I'm out of stuff to do. I might just Rain of Toads to stall for a minute. Glacial Shard's really good. Okay. Let's figure something out here. Give me some hexes. Volcano is intriguing too. Very worried about that Ixalit. I don't know how to stop it right now. We're just gonna kind of chill and do this for now. Avalanche. Freeze a minion and deal 3 damage to adjacent ones. Unfortunately, that still does not kill the Ixalit, right? Like, if I had a spell damage totem, it might. Let me see what this gets me. This could get me something that kills the Ixalit as well. Grumble would be insane with this hand. Well, not really, because my hand would be too full. Never mind. I'll just take this. I guess we're leaving the Ixalit boy up here. Crap. That would have worked a second ago, but came too late. Not enough mana, right? So hopefully we don't get too punished by this Ixalit. I don't know if we will get that punished. Maybe he has... Oh, shoot. Yeah, we did. We did get punished by the Ixalit. Okay. Alright, I can Avalanche it now, but I can also just Stormbringer. I feel like that might be better. Stormbringer, Glacial Shard. What about Bloodlust, actually, is too another consideration, possibly. Bloodlust, a lot of stuff goes to 5, a couple 4s, so like trade. We'd leave him with a 4-8, a 5-10, and a 2-2, which means I could Avalanche. If I Avalanche these down to 7, that's awkward. These down to 5 is actually decent. So I could like hit here, put this to 5, Bloodlust. Avalanche, Bloodlust. I don't know if this is right or not. I feel like Stormbringer might just be better. Like, I kind of just want a box. You know? I kind of just want a box. Degenerate, thanks for the 5 bits, man. What's the card that's not played yet you'd like to play just because of its cool design? Murabi. Bloodlust and Volcano? We don't have mana for that. We only have 9 mana. We're overloaded. I'm just going to Stormbring, guys. Let's Stormbring. I like this better. Let's just go. We're gonna box. Well, I mean, yeah, Haggath is actually, or not Haggath, Hadronox is actually pretty sick. I left up Ixalit again, so I mean, the value's kind of getting out of hand here. But, I don't know, I don't feel too bad about that. Double Volcano now is gonna probably mean I can clear the board, right? Just like trade in all of my dudes here and then try to clear. He's trading for me too, so that actually gives me a lot of time. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 34, 36. So I can take off another... I don't know. I can take off a lot. Just trade. Surely this... I'm honestly too lazy to count, but this has got to be enough, right? Like, this just has to be enough. There's no way this isn't enough. Like I said, there's probably a better way to do this, honestly, but this has got to be enough. Well, shoot, if my Hadronox dies, though, crap. If my Hadronox dies first, it's going to add a lot of health to the board, right? Shoot. Maybe I should have left her at full health and traded later. Crap, I think I made a mistake there. It should be okay, though. Oh my gosh, she's just not getting hit. Oh no, there we go. Well, now I have to wonder if... I'm probably just better off chilling now, right? Or even Avalanche is good again. Yeah, we should just chill now. We don't really need to do anything. That was a sick play in its own right. We're fine to just hang. Yeah, let's just hang. Save the second one. We're lined up pretty well against the board right now. Again, Zap and Avalanche would have been cool together, but we didn't have the mana after playing it. Alright, well that worked out. That was a good Hadronox, man. Lot of taunts. I didn't think we had that many. That's really good. I don't see how we lose from here. Now we seem just completely stabilized. We'll get some good Avalanche Zap value this time around. What do we Avalanche? This probably, and then Zap it, or... This we can just trade in a dude on. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just do this. It's fine. I would not be shocked here to see the concede, right? Like, he's out of stuff. Man, what a crazy game to stabilize on. That was weird. What a weird game. What a weird game. Don't worry, the Spooter will live. Not quite. I think it might have been better to to trade the Hadronox last. But then again, the play we ended up making was totally fine. I don't think we needed the second volcano. It looked obvious at first, but that was probably unnecessary. Wonder if we missed any sort of lethal with Bloodlust there. I doubt it, because we had to get through a lot of taunts, but certainly we're going to be in a good spot to win this time around. Is this lethal? 4, 8. Yeah, it's certainly going to be there. Should be fine. If not, it's still the right play. Cool. I like that game. That's a fun game, guys. The cool deck our opponent's playing. I mean, Ixalit into Gloomstag into Ancient War is a pretty sick combo. I imagine that Ixalit does get stuck in his hand sometimes, though. Like, that seems like a hard card to play. Hard card to play. No UI since he's odd. Yeah, you're right. The reload opportunities are certainly reduced without that beautiful ultimate infestation. What a card. What a card. What a card. Warrior, interesting. Okay. I don't know how to beat Warrior exactly. This is a cool combo together, but you gotta have minions that die before that happens. So let's just try to keep this guy. Draw some cards. Hit some hexes. Hit some early minions. I think that'll be nice. Estavo!
Shaman all the way to rank 12 after never being past
Hey,
17.
nice, man.
Too good.
Congrats, dude, on the big time climb. Keep going. I believe in a rank 10. I believe rank 10's in your future, man. I think you can do it. I think you can do it. And thanks for the 200 bits, Estamo. Yeah, I've had some success with Even Shaman. It is for sure a fun deck. A little worse without the Flame Tongue Totem world there, but still has that core loop that makes a lot of sense. I'm a little surprised that my second place bits spot hasn't been overtaken yet. Well, I don't know. If Pyro, no pressure, but if he keeps up his pace, you will be supplanted eventually. That's for sure. But it's a lot of bits, jerks. Don't sell yourself short, man. That's a lot of bits. That's a lot of bits. I honestly never thought that you would be supplanted at the top. And Donut came and changed my sense of scale a little bit. So I still think your total's rather remarkable, is what I'm getting at here. It means that handsome bearded man on the screen, champ on the screen. What does that mean? What are we talking about? What I didn't see. Oh, Elijah says, dude, I freaking love your YouTube videos. Thanks, man. That's nice to hear. I think they've been pretty fun lately. I gotta say, I'm rather proud of my content lately, across the board. Like, and I'm planning for it to get even better. So, I think some exciting stuff's on the way. Really going through a creative revolution. And oh my god, how many YouTube subs did I get yesterday? My god. We just rocketed past 55,000. What happened? I had to get over 100 yesterday for sure. What? Oh, 126 on Wednesday. That's where... Oh, no, this count's not up to date. It's going to be 120 since yesterday as well. Oh my god. That's actually nuts, guys. To get 120 subs on a middle of the expansion drought time frame is unheard of. That's absurd, guys. I've never been there before. Completely crazy. This Thrall's not bad, honestly. I really wish this Quarter Creeper was cheaper. I could be greedy and try to get it cheaper, I guess. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Let's like Former Champ plus Glacial Shard here. This is definitely greedy, but I don't care. I don't know that positioning here matters a whole lot. Oh, this is so greedy, man. But if these all stick, dude, Thrall's gonna be crazy. Thrall's gonna be crazy. 3 7-drops here, and a 5-drop, and potentially a 3-drop. No. No. Honestly, Thrall is still pretty good. Just take a value trade and Quarter Creeper and play a couple Fireflies. Still pretty good. This will force removal off of our opponent, which we need to do a couple times, right? There are going to be a few instances where we have to force Reckless Flurries and Brawls. This will be the first instance that Ysera would be the high roll here, because then we get a card back. So that way we get some extra value out of our inevitably cleared board. Although Reckless Flurry is a bit of a pain for him here because of the 12 health, I guess. He can do it, certainly, armor up and then still Reckless Flurry, but he doesn't get to armor up after, so he actually loses that hero power. Whereas sometimes you can Reckless Flurry first and then hero power, right? If he brawls, he's got to be kind of careful of Witch's Cauldron. Because if this wins, I'm going to get ridiculous output. Oh my god, there's the Reckless Flurry. That's what we expected. Again, he kind of lost 4 armor there, which is nice. Ooh, this plus this is pretty exciting, guys. I have to say. Can't Hagatha yet. Like, we just got the 0 power. I don't want to lose it. Earth Elemental. I think that would be a little greedy. Let's just actually go for Witch's Apprentice. I'm in more of a value generation mode here than anything. Farsight's pretty cool. I know we're feeding into the armor on that guy, but that's alright. Ziliax is neat for us. We can stack 2 together. That'll be cool. We can also just get mech sometimes. Okay, let's chill. That looks fine. Anyway, YouTube's going good. As I mentioned, I'm really happy with it. Now all I want to see is you reach rank 10 with Angry Chicken. Angry Chicken. I sub because of your HS Replay yearly stats videos. Those were good. Thanks, Try Matthias. Appreciate it. Let's see. You deserve a dude. Thanks, man. Thanks. Do you think there are peak times to climb ladder? I always seem to climb better on a Saturday. There can be, yeah. It depends on like the deck you're playing and stuff, right? Some decks are, I think, more suited to it than others. I need to really empty my hand before I commit to this Unstable Evolution Krogwa plan. So I think I need to, like, Ziliax and then evolve the Ziliax, maybe. It's just a 6-drop, though. It's really not that good. We could dream this. It just gives it more armor. I'd rather dream something better later, I guess. Man, I don't know. I just don't feel like I have a great play here. Let's just see what Menacing Nimbus gives me. Maybe that'll fix some problems. No, that could be cool later, though. You know, a lot of these minions, it's like I kind of want to wait to play these until we get Hagatha unlocked, but I also just don't want to play Hagatha, so I don't know. This is not great, clearly. Why didn't he attack with his... Did he attack with the... Oh, he did. He killed the apprentice. Okay. That's right. That's right. I thought he'd want to gain armor, but I guess he doesn't need the armor anyway, so what's the point? Why do you need armor? Do you think there will ever be enough chickens in game to make a good chicken deck? I'd give anything for some chicken right now. Man, I might order some chicken today. I don't know. What do we have to eat? We have taquitos. Always taquitos. Have some ramen, mac and cheese, pizza rolls. I don't know. I think I want real food today. All right, Brawl is good. That's good. Like I said, we have 4 AoE cards we're trying to kill, right? Brawl, Reckless Flurry, Air 2. So we're halfway home. Did he win? Oh, no. Good. Good. Like, again, Unstable Evolution's a little early. Mana Tide Totem. I don't really want to be drawing a lot of cards here, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to evolve the Mana Tide Totem. I don't know what else to do, man. It's actually not bad. That's not bad. Let's just go ahead and play out our hand. We don't need the Ziliax later for anything. We have plenty of life. I don't think life is going to be an issue in this game. It's really coming down to value and fatigue. I don't have a way to add cards to my deck right now for fatigue, so I really do need to cut out any future card draw. Card draw at this point is very bad. Super Collider also very bad at this point. It's just a lot of value. He's going to clear a lot of stuff out of that. Now the Unstable Evolution's looking a little juicier, right? Shutterwalk could certainly create a lot of value. It actually already will, but I'm going to wait to do that until later, I think. Let's go for an Unstable Evolution this turn. Am I better off freezing the face, or am I better off freezing the minion? I think since I'm going to have only 1 minion this turn, we're better off freezing the minion than the face, right? The Super Collider's not really going to get a lot of value here. We could dream that, but again, not the best dream target. We'll probably try to dream next turn to make some space for Krogwa. Cool card always. That's pretty good actually, but we can do better. Oh, I don't know if we can do better than that. Yeah, I guess we just want raw stat value, don't we, more than anything. A car would be interesting, like... it's not really what I wanted. I mean, I guess. Why not? Should have froze face now, huh? Should have froze face. This gets shield slam, but that would be both shield slams gone. So in some ways, that would be totally fine. So we're going to try to dream something next turn. I might even dream this mulch muncher, honestly. If I can, especially if I can like take a trade with it or anything, if it lives. Or if he plays a big scary thing, of course, I'll dream that too. That's a shield slam. He did actually top deck the shield slam. Okay, both those are gone. So now we just Cosmic Anomaly and I guess, well, we're Krogwawing for sure. We can't Cosmic and then dream the Cosmic. That doesn't help any. I don't have to Krogwaw. I could wait till the next Unstable Evolution. I could just play Shutterwalk right now. Shutterwalk is going to do what? It's going to summon me 2 5/5s. It's going to summon me 2 2/3s. It's going to evolve maybe first. That would suck. It's going to give me an elemental, depending on, and it's going to freeze, depending on when the evolve hits, right? Like Thrall is in the pool, so it just depends on when the evolve hits. If the evolve hits last, this could be amazing. If the evolve hits early, it's going to be a lot worse. It might still be good as long as we summon a couple things first. I need to summon a couple things, and I need to. I would really like to get some extra cards in hand too. I think so. I'd like a couple Stone Hills to hit. I really wish Thrall wasn't in the pool. How about the frog and then evolve it? I mean, we can, but I'm just not going to have a big hand of unstables. I'm going to wait till the second unstable. We'll have time to play the other unstable, Krogwa. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So he evolved a little early. Little early. We still had another Stonehill. We still had another... Well, we had both Serenites and another former champ. So we basically missed out on 3 pretty solid minions there on the evolution, that is. I mean, not a bad board, but it could have been much, much better. We did get a decent set of cards, though. Oh, the other Reckless Flurry committed early, though, I think. Or, in my opinion, early. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what the Witch's Apprentice gets me. Hex is fine. Yeah, we can work with a Hex. I don't need to evolve anything right now. I'm just going to go kind of wide. I need to be careful, though, because I do want to save minions for Hagatha. Because I need to generate value. We're 2 cards behind in Fatigue. He's going to have way more life than me, so I need to make sure I'm, like, ahead in the late game. It's annoying. I was not expecting that. It's not a good dream target. It's probably an okay Hex target. It's not a good dream target, though. I guess Hex Evolve here is fine. I can maybe play the Cosmic Anomaly just for playing it, sake of playing it. Yeah. I need to save 1 Hex for like a big Ysera or something, but... not the ideal scenario. I gotta play Hagatha soon, guys, or we're gonna run out of gas. Like, Unstable Evolutions do give me a lot of gas, but I need minions to make those work, and I don't have an infinite supply of minions. I actually run out of minions at some point, right? For the, like, if I get 7 Unstable Evolutions from Krogwa, I need, like, 7 different instances of minions to make that work. I thought we were protected against Super Collider. That's pretty sad. That's interesting that it activated the Dosing Marksman and gave him the Super Collider. That's pretty annoying. I think I gotta play Hagatha, man. I'm out of time. I need minions to make Hagatha work. I think I just have to. I can try to evolve this first so it doesn't die to the Hagatha bomb. It probably still will because it's only going to 3, but there's a chance, right? There's a chance. I could actually dream it and play Hagatha. That's an intriguing idea. It sacrifices the dream on our opponent's cards, but it gives me an extra Hagatha card too. I think that might actually be right, man. I think that's the right play. Do I evolve it before dreaming it? Yeah, probably, because a 3-drop could offer me more situational value than just a Primal Fin Totem. This is a weird play. Well, it got even weirder. Got even weirder. All right, I don't know. That may not have been good. I think I preferred the other one. I think I preferred the other direction there. I would have preferred the the 0-3. Are you sick? No, I'm good. I've had a little bit of a kind of a like phlegm a little bit today, but not just like when I woke up. I think I'm trying to be a little quieter than normal because Miss Kilbin's asleep. So if I sound a little different, that might explain why. That's a lot of value. That's scary. It's a bad hero power at least. All right, so now we're turning these minions into things, which is much more exciting than when they're not turning into things. I'm also gonna need like minion summoning cards. Cryostasis. Could be good on the Magma Rager, I guess. Let's just play the Fireflies for now to get options right. Options are pretty valuable. Another Hex, okay. Ancestral Healing is not the kind of card we're looking for. Primal Talismans actually is totally fine. I'll probably just go ahead and do this now. It's a lot of totem value. Okay. Because we could Stormbringer those totems next turn, right? That's a really... That's like one of the few opportunities we're probably going to get to Stormbringer, to tell you the truth. I don't think there will be too many Stormbringer turns here. No, that's kind of good for him, probably. He can kill it. He's going to kill that anyway. Okay, I wonder if there's another, like, incoming... He only has Brawl remaining as a removal card, right? So there's not that many removals left. This still looks like a good Stormbringer, even though we'll only have like maybe 3 minions. We could probably play the Magma Rager. So trade, Magma Rager, Stormbringer, if these all live. That looks good to me. I think that'll work. Hex really bad. Yeah, Hex is totally fine. Yeah, I mean... He doesn't have a lot of great Hex targets, but I mean, even just the big mechs later and stuff will be fine Hex targets, I'd say. We needed a good Stormbringer, so this is the one. And this will lead to a Brawl almost inevitably if he has it, that is. So Magma Rager into Stormbringer. And this was like our last chance to get a good Stormbringer, so very important. That actually will matter a lot in Fatigue, potentially. Oh, interesting. Okay. Celestia is not good, but maybe he'll forget how she works. 6-5 is fine. 5-5, that's okay. And Cho, I mean, I don't know. He could do something cool and give me some Cho cards, maybe. Who knows? I'd like to see some Cho cards. Literally the best design I'll ever get submitted. You'll ever get submitted. Let's see. A literal stick. If you have a literal knife on board, gain +1/+1. A literal knife, it's literally sharp. I do like the artwork on the literal knife. I don't love the artwork on the literal stick, unfortunately. Did he clear that with just Super Collider value? Man, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Makes me a little sad. We could try to fill up his hand with garbage spells here, guys. I think Ziliax is good enough. He will have a Super Collider into the Cho, which I guess might matter somehow. I doubt it. Why are we only getting Ancestral Healings right now? These aren't our goal, man. I mean, they could be relevant, right? I'm out of minions. This is what I was talking about, guys. I don't have very many minions left. I want to do an Unstable Evolution Krogwa turn. I regret playing the Shuttlewalk. We should have just went for the Krogwa. Even if it's only 4 or 5, maybe that was enough. I didn't anticipate running out of minions this quickly. I have Quarter Creeper, Menacing Nimbus, and Primal Fin Totem. So I have 3 minions to play. 4, I guess, technically with Krogwa. It's just really not enough. It's really not enough. I can't. I can't give him a bunch of Unstable Evolutions, guys. Lord Walker Cho is causing me some real problems here, guys. Some legit issues. Like, come on. Come on. Does Cho give you Brawl? Yeah, it'll give me Brawl. It happens as soon as it's whenever, not after. So it'll give me Brawl if he were to play a Brawl. Man, I just really can't afford this Cho right now. Maybe I could like cryostasis it and just chill and like I don't care about giving him a cryostasis, right? Like that doesn't matter. And then eventually Cho will be able to attack and contest the board, right? Maybe that's the plan. We just give him a Hex Cho, but then he gets a Hex. He gets a Hex if I do that. I don't want to give him a Hex. That's really good. A cryostasis I can give him. We're not in a hurry, right? We're not in a hurry. Because as you can see, Cho resolves before the spell is cast. So Hex would give him a Hex. So this means I can just attack with Cho, right? So that means, okay, now I can kill my Cho. Finally. And then we open up the opportunity to, he's going to kill Cho for me even better. Now that it has stats, he's like, sure, okay. You forced my hand. You forced my hand here. We'll kill the Cho. Whatever you say, man. Now I can Hex. Now I can do things. I need to unstable this a lot. And I'm gonna like Ancestral Healing it twice just to make hand space for the Krogwa. He's gonna go. That might actually be the Hex target now. That's a pretty good Hex target all of a sudden. Yeah, I wonder if Hex is just better here than anything else. Maybe just Hex plus Primal Fin. No, I need that Primal Fin for the future unstable evolutions. Never mind. I don't need more than just a few unstable evolutions, so I think it'd be greedy to. I need to cast the Ancestral Healings last, by the way, to make sure that I get as much hand space as possible here. Actually, how many times can I even unstable this? I don't even know. Will it keep going? Can I cast it again once it gets to... That's a great result, but I need to... How many did I just play? I played 3 mana and then I played 3 unstables. I have only 2 minions left, so maybe 3... Or I have 3 with Krogwa itself. Maybe I don't really need any extra unstables. Maybe I can just go ahead and Hex, because I don't really think more unstables are going to help. And then we just go here and here. And I think that creates the best... Now I get a Hex and 3 unstable evolutions, and I keep the 12-12, right? Which has some value too. Because again, I only have a set number of minions left. Why do I need 7 unstable evolutions? I mean, it's possible to get like, Rain of Frogs or something that gives me more minions. But, oh, God, he's got so many resources. I'm going to lose, guys. There's no way. I needed the Hagatha earlier, and I needed the Shuttlewalk later. I think that was a mistake, playing the Shuttlewalk that turn. It looked right in the moment, but I didn't consider the implications like 20 turns out, you know? There was a point in like 20 turns where it got a lot worse. I didn't consider that point. Right. So I gotta play Krogwa. I gotta Hex this. Fortunately, Deathwing is stuck attacking frogs all day. But that's alright. Hopefully he doesn't clear my board here, because I do really need... I do really need minions. I can Primal Talisman the final result of my unstable on the Primal Fin, maybe, but... man, I'm gonna run out of stuff for sure. Smolder Thorn. That means my Krogwa's dead if he attacks into it. Hopefully he doesn't attack, but he knows I got a bunch of unstables, so he should. He really should attack into it. Maybe he'll rush a mech into it. I need some infinite value generator. I mean, Menacing Nimbus can certainly turn into more minions than 1. That's actually an additional minion I forgot about. Good morning, Andre. How's it going? Isn't the order random for spells you get back? Apparently it is, because, yeah, we did not get them in the order. We did thankfully get everything we wanted, but we did not get them in any particular order. All right, let's just see what happens here, mans. Cryostasis again. It's sort of good on that, but I need to unstable, right? So, not really. Alright. 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 If only I had some way to discard my hand, dude. If only, man. If only I had some way to discard my hand. I need to give this taunt, honestly, so I don't die too soon. I don't think it changes whether he kills it or not. He's obviously going to respect it and kill it. So I'm down to 1 minion remaining. He's got a gigantic health lead. He's got more resources. He's not taking fatigue yet. He's got even more resources. How do we win? How do we win? How do we win? How do we win? I don't think we win. Menacing Nimbus needs to turn into... I don't even know. Another Menacing Nimbus, I guess? We just need to cycle infinite Menacing Nimbus Another... What? Why do we only get Ancestral Healing? That's like our 4th Ancestral Healing. There's no like Rain of Toads or anything. It's just... It's Ancestral Healings from top to bottom. Are there any cards that add cards to my deck? That's actually not a bad result. Hakar, if I get Hakar, I just absolutely lose. I'm just digging for some kind of miracle, though, because I don't... Whatever, I don't know. That's not a miracle, but it's close. It's close. My friend came by, and the first thing they said was, that guy's hair game is on point. Nice, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. Villa Wild says, in chat, should I put red jacket or gray jacket on? I would say red jacket to give it a little bit of life and color and energy. You seem like a nice, energetic person, Villa Wild. I feel like red's going to reflect your personality better. I don't know what the rest of the outfit or the rest of you looks like, but I think red matches your vibe nicely. Oh, what a sick play. Oh my god. Well, that's obviously a hex, but again, I'm just out of stuff to do. I'm out of stuff to do. I gotta wait on this so I can unstable it, right? I don't have the mana right now. Healing Rain, I technically don't get full value either, so let's chill. If we're gonna win this game, it's gonna be through miracle scenarios. Is there any card... I got a hex again, unfortunately, which means yet again I don't get to... I can't heal this time, at least. Is there any card that gives me cards in deck? Is there anything I can play that generates me resources? I need like Rain of Toads off of the Nightmare Amalgam. Or like what other shaman spells are there that do something really cool? Because I'm obviously not winning the fatigue game here. I'm obviously not killing a 7-8 here. He's obviously hitting me for a lot. We've got a lot of obvious problems and not many obvious solutions. Forked Lightning. My god, the shaman spell package, it turns out, guys, is utter garbage. Okay, it's fine. A little freebie there. I mean, Hakar doesn't win me the game because... That's sort of good, but it's still not good enough. I mean, Mechathune doesn't win me the game because I have a full hand still. Like, maybe I had to empty my hand and play for Mechathune. Maybe that was actually my best out. Like, I'm gonna get a Mechathune. Who am I kidding? Then thank you if you feel like that, then it is red no matter what. I'm glad. I'm glad. Hey, Regis, can you take a look at my Even Hunter deck and tell me what you think? I will indeed. Yeah, I will indeed. The problem with even playing Mechathune out, guys, is that he doesn't even have to kill a Mechathune at that point, probably. Right? Like, he just waits and I die to fatigue. Mechathune doesn't get me there. Hit these two. Nice. We're obviously dead. That's sad. I'll just show him my full hand here. Give him the cryostasis and he can kill me. Mechathune, like, how would we have even won from a Mechathune? Killing the Mechathune might have been tough. I guess he did have the Baku on board. So, potentially, we could have traded in a Baku over 2 turns if he didn't have a stall or a taunt. This taunt certainly wouldn't have worked, so it would have had to been a different taunt. Pretty crazy game, though, man. We went really long. Really, really long. I think I made 2 mistakes that could have won me this game. If we had anticipated... You know, I thought we were... I wasn't sure we were going to go this long, right? I thought we would eventually stabilize the board and push him over, and that's how we'd win. So I wasn't totally focused on value the whole game. I think if we'd have been really, really smart, we could have never thralled. Or, I mean... Yeah, maybe just never thralled. Played Hagatha as soon as possible. Shutterwalked for guaranteed value instead of like trying to get a board out of it. Remember, we were like, oh, we'll swing the board. He's just used removal. And I thought, oh, the Shutterwalk will be what sticks it, you know. But it did not. Hey, Corey Yard. What's up with you? Hey, Mr. King. Hey, King Zut. Dire Trident, let me look at your deck here real fast. And sorry, guys, if I missed some chat there. I know I was kind of into that game. I got a little lost on chat. My apologies. Trying to talk through some of the outs there. I think, you know, if we could have gone back and replayed that, we would have won. We would have won if we could have gone back and replayed that. I had a little bit too much tempo focus, not enough value focus. Which I always say, like, guys, you don't have to be a perfect micro Hearthstone player. If you know your macros, if you know... It's kind of a weird phrasing to pluralize it. If you know how to play a macro game plan in any given matchup, you're gonna gain a lot of advantages. Let's see what this deck looks like. An even Hunter, Zul'jin, Lich King, Katharina, Devilsaur, Highmane. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a Death Rattle Hunter, but without the early game. It's got Secret Package instead of, like, Devilsaur. So yeah, it makes sense. I don't know about Blood Mage Thalnos. Like, I get it. It works with Explosive Trap. It works with Snipe. It's a card draw card. But, I don't know. For me, it feels like you could probably find something better. Are you really that desperate for Cycle with the 2 Loot Hoarders and the Thalnos? Maybe you are. I'm not sure. You certainly can't run Master's Call. Maybe it's just the good third piece. I would almost run Novice over Blood Mage, though. I don't know if the spell damage is worth it to lose out on the instant card draw. Because sometimes you need that, like, instant card draw, right? You need something quick. I need it now. I need it now, Regis, now. So maybe. Did I see your Hearthstone deck? I didn't see that, Tiki Player. Did you link it in chat? I certainly just didn't run into it on Hearthstone, if that's what you're asking. I don't typically just run into decks and remember who they're from on Hearthstone. If you linked it in chat, I don't see it. Just feel free to link it, though. I'm happy to look. I mean, they don't have to be coy about it. You can just link the deck. It's okay. Hey, Reginald, how has the stream been going this fine morning? It's been going good. I need to know who this Reginald fellow is. He sounds like a cool chap, but I don't know him. But stream's going good. Having a good day so far. Yeah, we can do this. He did get Kel'Theth. That's pretty good. Curve was not necessarily perfect after that. That's going to be a problem. I still think this deck kind of needs... maybe still needs removal. I don't know. Like, it seems like Lightning Storm's been way more important today than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I wasn't thinking about Lightning Storm at all. Today, it's like, you know, I could kind of use the Lightning Storm. I've thought that a couple times. Like, yeah, Lightning Storm actually seems pretty good right now. Trading order here doesn't matter because he's at full health. If he wasn't at full health, we'd use the Divine Shield to kill the Ziliax, right? To deny any healing. But it doesn't matter. Thanks for the feedback. It should help me out. I mean, it looked good, though. It looked good. Ultimately, I haven't played it, so it's hard for me to say whether it's good or not, like, universally speaking. But it seemed solid. I didn't see any, like, core issues, mistakes. How long are you streaming for today? Just another hour or so. I thought about maybe going a little longer today, but Miss Kelvin's sleeping, so I don't want to potentially wake her up. I'm afraid I already have, frankly, so I'm feeling a little bad, but... She hasn't yelled yet. She hasn't gone, shut up! So we might be okay. We might be alright. Let's see. Divine Inquisition says Tiki Player. Let's take a look. Alright. Light's Sorrow is the card you want to keep most. Huh. That is not a sentence I expected to see right at the beginning of the... I did not expect to see that right at the beginning of the... Light Sorrow, huh? Okay. It has a lot of Divine Shield cards I like. That all feels good. It's kind of a secret package as well, which makes sense. Okay. Desperate Stand is cool. So I guess the real goal here is sort of a mid-range deck with a lot of Divine Shield value. Yeah, I mean, big Blood Knight plays. Silver Sword value seems off the charts. Yeah, man, I can see some cool lines here. I'm still a little worried about Light Sorrow. Just because, how often does it work the turn you play it? I mean, I can't imagine it working some the turn you play it, because you have minions on board, you play it, and then you trade them, and you get a, you know, maybe like a 3/4. The long-term value of running 2 of them, though, does seem a little choked. Like, eventually you're gonna you're gonna have one stuck in hand, or like you're gonna have one that's just not active. It seems risky, but I mean, in other words, how often would True Silver Champion just be better? You know, because 4 durability is a lot. You also have Silver Sword too, so it's like even if you equip it on turn 4, sometimes you're just barely gonna get rid of it by the time Silver Sword's ready. And you have unidentified mole too. That seems like the only weak point of this deck to me. And I'm not even like attacking the general quality of the Light Sorrow, just like the awkwardness to utilize it in this deck, maybe. I would want to get a lot of games in there and like see. I would want to get a lot of games with the deck and then figure out the win rate on those cards. Like, are these actually working, or do we just think they're working because they kind of sort of fit the deck, right? That's what I would want to do to make sure that those were really a good fit. Like, I want to see the stats. Because I wonder if you made a replacement or took out one weapon, that sort of thing. I wonder if it'd get better. I don't know. I don't have the experience to play it. So this actually takes us back to our earlier... This takes us back to our earlier conversation we had where... Like, my reaction to that deck was, interesting. I don't know. I want to see the numbers on it. Whereas, if you'd presented that to a lot of, like, pro Hearthstone players, and again, I don't mean, like, trash people, just provide a contrast. If you'd presented that to a lot of pro Hearthstone players, they would have said, this deck is garbage. Lights, Sorrow, can't be played. Nobody will play this deck seriously. Like, that's the difference, right? That's the difference. Like, most people just tell you you're an idiot, that's garbage, don't ever play this deck. Like, this deck's terrible. Electrofire, dude, thank you, man, for the 6-month resub. Welcome back. Congrats on the purple gem, dude. Much love. That's pretty amazing stuff. Pretty amazing stuff. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. What's up with the queue time here, guys? And why are we losing so many games? What's going on? We're losing too many games. Too many games. Too many games. We're losing too many games today. I may have to switch back to a real deck, man. I thought this deck was going to push us to Legend, guys. I thought it was a lock, man. I thought we had a sure thing. But today, we are 11% win rate with this deck. Oh my god, is this real? Holy crap. I didn't even realize it because I've been having so much fun. We have gone 1-8 today. I've only won 1 game in 2 hours. I didn't even realize. I was having so much fun, it didn't even seem like a problem. But we have only won 1 game in 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's a big yikes. We're 1-8. What? Sherlock, man. Yeah, dude, I think you'll learn a little bit. I'm pretty accessible. There are better players out there for sure. But we do fine. This deck is 1-8, man. God, it felt better. I felt like we're close every game. I gotta play a different deck, guys. I gotta play a real deck, man. I gotta play a real deck, guys. This is not good. This is a problem. What on earth happened? That is the hardest variance swing over 2 days I've ever had. This deck yesterday went, so this deck overall is now 8-11. Yesterday, this deck went 7-2. Or something like that. I think 7-3, actually. Yeah, 7-3 yesterday. So 70% win rate yesterday. And today we've gone 1-8. So that takes us to 8-11 total. What happened? How did one... That's like the hardest variance swing ever. I don't understand. Oh, this is a cool deck. We're back to the rank 5 like doldrums where garbage decks are here again. We're back to the sand drudge ranks, guys. What on earth just happened? That is crazy. I gotta play a real deck, I guess, man. I thought this was a real deck. Shoot, I gotta push the legend, man. I gotta make a push. We gotta play some real Hearthstone, I think. It's gonna wear on me to keep losing like this and not hit legend. I was already rank 1 this month too, is what's so frustrating. Like, we've really fallen off. Augenai Phantasm, Sandrudge Priest. This guy's a god. Mad respect, dude. This is a cool combo. Mad respect. I don't have any plays. I think I gotta just kill this. Like, I can't let it go too far. Mad respect. Is there a setting you have to turn on in the Innkeeper app to have your opponent's cards? This is not Innkeeper, so I don't know. This is Hearthstone Deck Tracker from hsreplay.net. I'm throwing in some stats on the win rate of that deck. Yeah, Tiki player, nice, man. I mean, I need not just win rate, but like played win rate for cards individually. You know what I mean? Like, the overall win rate is important to consider, but I really want to know more about like the played win rate of specific cards in the deck. So, for instance, I'm thinking more about like, is Light's Sorrow worth it or not, right? Like, we can see the played and drawn win rate of Light's Sorrow over other cards and so on and so forth. Low roll evolves and bad Shutterwalks. I don't even really think that's been it, man. I think it's been more core to the deck. I think the deck has just been failing. And we've had some low rolls. We haven't had any like crazy high rolls, but I don't think we can really safely blame it on that. I feel like it's been more fundamental. Is there a tool that breaks those stats down? hsreplay.net has those stats. There just has to be enough games played, right? Enough sample size registered on the site. So you'd have to run Hearthstone Deck Tracker, which I just talked about, which will then capture your stats for HS Replay. But again, it's not quite that simple. God, this is bad, man. I sort of have to like turn this into a charging or rush minion. I'm obviously going to lose to this if I'm not careful. Running out of tries here.
Aha!
I don't have an 8-cost minion. I only have Agatha. Oh, man. I really needed like a Leroy or a Reckless Rocketeer or a, I don't know, something, right? I needed anything. We're in trouble now. We are in big time trouble. That's a big yikes for sure. God, circle healing. I love this deck though. This is cool. This only works like 1 out of 10 times, I know. This is so risky. As soon as you get behind on board, like, I guess Augenai Circles are pretty cool. Clear to get you ahead on board again. Is he just going to infinitely cycle here? Just get all circle of healings? What's the deal? He's not going to kill this. You should be scared of this. No way is he going to kill it. Don't kill it. Why would you kill it? What if a Lich King comes out? So I can potentially thrall it up to an 11 drop. 11 drops are always 8/8. So it probably just leaves me dead. 12, 15. I mean, I get some armor. This goes into a 4. No, this goes into a 6 drop. I wish I could take it to like. I mean, I could just take it to 9. 9 does put some taunts in the pool, but really not neither that they're that good. All right, man. I don't know. This is not gonna work, but we can try. What could this be as a 6 drop that matters? Furnace Fire Colossus. Okay. Good chance we're dead here. Lyra gets to go crazy. I think this is like a Holy Fire anyway. It was something big that he couldn't play. So, probably just gonna be a Holy Fire to end my fate a little sooner. I gotta play a different deck though, man. This is brutal. God, Radiant 2. Oh, dude, I want to play this dude's deck. This looks crazy. Another Radiant. Cool. So he's at 18, 19. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I thought that was Twilight. Never mind. Or I mean, the other one. Vivid. Oh no. What a jinx, man. What a jinx. Now he's discounting 3 every time. Oh no. 17, 20. We're still live at 3. Circle, I think one more is lethal, right? He has 23, 26? No, I mean 24. Oh, we are dead. Okay. No, we're alive. We're alive. We have 14. I need Wind Fury somehow. I need to Wind Fury both minions. Is there any way for me to stay alive here? Like trade, and then roll like double taunts or something insane off of Stormbringer? There's not really any way to stay alive, but by God, we can try. We don't have Shutterwalk yet, so... That sums it up, guys, right there. That sums it up. You seem to be pretty good at piloting Auto Rogue. I am, yeah. Auto Rogue comes very naturally to me for some reason. Not that it's necessarily super hard to play. There are some components here and there, but... there are decks I line up better than others. I historically have been pretty good with Secret Mage, too. Those, like, super face-oriented decks, a lot of people have trouble with them because they forget to go face enough. It's like they're not aggressive. I've said this a lot in Hearthstone. There are new players have to learn to take value trades. New players have to learn about value. Like you become a better Hearthstone player when you learn to take good trades. And then yet again, you become a really good Hearthstone player when you learn to go face. Like, as a beginner, you just go face too much. You tone it down, you learn to take value trades, and that helps you become a little bit better. But then you become really good again when you learn to go face really hard. Let me see if there's like a good kind of meta gap deck to play. I mean, we could play something like Even Warlock. I think it's pretty solid. Odd Warrior is certainly fine. I don't really want to play Wall Priest or any of the Paladins. I probably wouldn't hate Secret Odd Mage. It would be a fast climb. I think it'd be kind of a fun climb, too. We could take the highest win rate list here off of HS Replay, I guess. It's got... Let's see, Secret Keepers... It's actually running Masked Contenders. The highest win rate list is running Masked Contender. That's kind of crazy. That surprises me. Seems awkward to me, but... I mean, yeah, I can try it, I guess. It's got a Spellbender, too. Or HS Replay is... Oh, I don't know, I got a weird 404 error there. Let's try this. I mean, we could go back to Quest Rogue. People hate on me when I play it, though. I did really like it, though. Quest Rogue was a lot of fun. Can we go back to Quest Rogue? Where is Quest Rogue at in the meta, guys? Like, is Quest Rogue actually any good? Can we play Quest Rogue to Legend? Is that possible? We probably can. We were winning a lot when I was playing it. It's not even listed on HS Replay. Like, nobody's playing Quest Rogue. It is pretty rare. What about a mill deck that fills the enemy's hand with cards so they mill their combo pieces? Well, we play a lot of mill in Wild because it's really fun with Collate Oracles. But Standard, there's not really enough tools to make that work well. And beyond that, just not a good game plan in Standard usually. It's pretty unreliable to burn combo pieces, and every other time you're giving your opponent a lot of resources to work with, which is scary. But it is fun in Wild for sure. I play it in Wild a lot. You guys want to see Quest Rogue, huh? Instead of Secret Odd Mage. I mean, let's do it. It's a deck where we learn a lot every time we play it. This season has been stressful climbing. I keep trying to make things work that don't work, and we lose all our ranks. And then I play a real deck up to a real rank. And then we we try something fun. I gotta just stick. I'm probably gonna have to climb off stream, to be honest. Like, that's the only time I can really get in the zone enough to just grind it out. Because on stream, I always feel compelled to mix it up and never get in the groove, and then we make a stupid deck. And then, so I probably just need to do it off stream again. That's always the easiest. I honestly, my win rate goes up a ton off stream. I don't know if it's because of potential stream snapping issues, or if it's just because of this is Mage, so this is an insta lose. We might as well concede. I don't know. I don't want to blame that. Like, I don't want to use that as the cop out of the excuse, right? I think it does play a small part. Like, people do know me now and watch the stream a little bit occasionally. But mostly, I think it's that I don't talk to you guys. I pay attention to what's going on during my opponent's turn. Yeah, Secret Mage is just going to blow us out, guys. We're not... Maybe if I hit exactly, like, really quick quest and a bunch of Vicious Scale Hides. But that's going to be almost impossible. This hand is not good either. I think if you tell people you are going to push, we'd be happy to let you focus and go for it. It'd be fun to watch. Best deck to climb rank 5 to legend. That's what we're trying to figure out, Eddie, dude. I don't know. I don't know yet, man. That's exactly the question I'm asking.
Play Even Quest Priest, tier 1 deck.
Even Quest Priest. If only you could put the quest in even decks, man. That would change the world, wouldn't it? Regis, I'd like you to check out my Odd Hunter just to see if it's any good. Sure thing, Magic Car Move. Feel free to link it up. So, Eddie, I mean, honestly, the best answer right now is Secret Paladin, Even Paladin, Odd Paladin, Secret Mage. Forgetting one deck. What am I forgetting? Oh, Wall Priest is up there, too, for Tier 1 right now on HS Replay. Let me see what it is over the actual last 3 days. I'm going to have to authenticate my login here. Oh, man, what a hand here. What a hand here. I really need to bounce all of these novices.
Here we go.
It's a tough start. Let's see. Over the last 1 day, Secret Paladin, Even Paladin, Odd Paladin are all the top 3 Tier 1 decks on HS Replay. Then you got Secret Mage, Death Rattle Hunter, Wall Priest, Odd Warrior, Zoo, Odd Quest, Even, Odd Rogue, Midrange Hunter, Odd Mage, Cube Warlock, Secret Hunter, Death Rattle Rogue. That's just a million Tier 2. There's literally a million Tier 2 decks. It scrolls infinitely. I scrolled for 3 years and just now made it to the bottom of the Tier 3 decks. Alright, a bounce is good. Multiple Glacial Shards is kind of intriguing too. I need cards though, namely. I need quests and I need Scale Hides. That's the only way we win. I can Novice Prep Vanish here. It's actually not too bad. Take 6 damage out of play. I get to draw multiple times and play my Novice multiple times. Let's just see what we draw first. Shadow Step could change things. Minstrel doesn't yet change things. So we're at 3 after playing this again. Next turn we can just like Glacial Shard, Elven Minstrel, I think. I don't hate bouncing the shards either, but we've kind of already... I just need the resources, right? That's the real challenge. It's like, I need the cards. So I'm kind of forced to bounce the Novice. Just freezes aren't going to get me there forever. South Seed I can, okay. Well, yeah, let's just shard Minstrel Wax. Well, we can Wax and then Minstrel first to see what happens, I guess, in case we want to play into a shard plan later. We can still play into a shard plan, I guess. Doesn't change anything. The freeze here is not totally mandatory, right, with the taunt. Like, there is a chance the fledgling can't get through, but even just having the minion out adds a little bit of value. If we get desperate, we can South Sea and weapon the vicious fledgling for sure. My phone is ringing from Florida. That's weird. I have another Novice bounce. Do we ever want to commit a Vanish yet? Probably not yet. Valera is a sick thing to see. Okay. Let's Novice bounce. We'll probably just kill that fledgling. I don't like taking the 3, but let's see. If we get a Shadow Step, that changes things. Mimic Pod, I don't think changes anything yet. What are we at here? We're at 3 out of 5. So I can't play it yet, but then I can play it and then Vanish. And that'll get me enough to get to 5, but I won't yet be at 5. All right. I might still Mimic Pod here. A freeze is good too in some ways, but I might still want to bounce those shards, particularly with like late game Valera stuff. Let's just Mimic Pod and kill the fledgling. Oh, that is great news. Okay, that's really clutch. So as soon as I complete the quest, now I'll have some big time heals hitting. Wow, what a card to burn. Jeez. Take your picks, man. So next turn we Novice Vanish, right? Probably. It puts me at 4. And then we have Valera to just chill for a turn. And then we like Novice. I need a prep quest and then Scale Hide to heal. That will be how we win this game. If we win this game. Vanish, I think, still looks fine here. He's going to burn most of these cards, which doesn't really matter. Oh, interesting. I don't have a prep yet is the problem. I also can't play the quest if I complete it right now. I think this is still just got to be a Vanish. I'm going to go to 9 cards again, so I have to be very careful not to burn the quest. I think we're going to Valera anyway next turn, right? So that actually adds even extra complications, though. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. I know I'm going to burn the quest. This is going to be a quest burn. Let's try not to burn the quest, guys. Let's do our very best not to burn the quest, okay? That's the goal today. If we get anything achieved today, not burning the quest is going to be goal number 1. Let's see this list here from Magic Carmu. I think you said it was an odd hunter, if I remember correctly. Can I send you a picture of the red jacket? Sure, Villa Wild. I mean, be warned that if you drop it in chat, I mean, I might not be the only person who sees it, right? If that bothers you, but I'm very curious about the red jacket you advertised. You promised this beautiful red jacket. I can't wait. So explosive runes is a real problem for us. I really, oh no, I'm gonna burn the prep, aren't I? Crap, I'm gonna burn the prep. Oh no, I'm gonna burn the prep. I'm also gonna burn the quest. I'm in trouble, guys. I'm just gonna burn the quest. I'm gonna burn the prep. I'm in trouble, man. Oh, don't burn the prep. I need the prep so oh no. I am so dead. I'm so dead. I'm not gonna get there. That's too much. I'm gonna burn a prep. There's the prep. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that one. I have to like empty my hand enough to make space for these idiots. This is explosive runes though, so I'm gonna take 6 when I do this, or take 5 when I do this. I'm so dead. I have to hit prep. Oh my god, he even has spell damage, so I do take 6. Never mind. Right. Okay. So I can play this. I'm at 9. I go down to 8. I draw a card, and the quest puts me at 10 cards. Right? Should be fine. We didn't burn the quest. That's good. But I didn't hit a prep either, so I kind of have to hit prep off this. I just don't have enough mana. Otherwise. Prep? No. I just don't think I have enough mana. It's just, I'm not gonna get there. I'm at 6. I mean, I'm pretty much dead. I mean, just he only needs 4 to the face. Like, he can almost certainly clear the board with, like, Cinderstorm, Arcane Missiles. I mean, there's a chance I live here. If we'd hit a prep, we could have played Vicious Scale Hides along with this stuff. Like, we had way more plays, but without the prep. No, don't hit the Divine Shield. Don't hit the Divine Shield. Oh, no. So it's going to be a 50-50 based on the current board state, but I'm assuming there's another Cinderstorm, yeah. That's almost lethal in its own right, right? It is lethal. Ping face now, or just whatever. Oh, so close, man. No rag and we win the game for sure, but I mean, that's part of his deck. It's not a complaint, just... We could have got there with no rag. I don't know if, I don't know. Oh, the red jacket's a hit! I love it! Yes! It's perfect. It's perfect. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. The red jacket was definitely the right move. Good pop on it. Good pop. It's good to see you guys' faces. Like, I don't know. You're all strangers to me. Like, none of you guys are... You don't mean anything. Oh, why do we only find mages as soon as I start playing quests wrong? Like, this is our worst matchup. Oh, we've done it again, guys. We've done it again. I'm not getting any video or audio. Is this happening to anyone else? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Odd Hunter. Let me take a look. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I don't think you need Secret Plan. I think Secret Plan's kind of a miss. I don't think that's going to be relevant to you. I know your goal is probably to like get a 2-mana play or an even cost play, but you really just want to be hero powering as much as you can. I would just add in like some Wolf Riders or something, man. You really just want raw damage output. So things like Wolf Rider just help you achieve your end goal more. I think Baited Arrow, I mean, it does go face, so I kind of get it. Again, though, I'd almost just rather have something else that does more instant kind of build into what your deck's about. Maybe I'm being silly, I don't know.
Here we go.
Quest Mage versus Quest Rogue. What year is it? What is going on? Baited Arrow is amazing. The card itself is fine, but specifically in an odd hunter deck, I don't know. I'm not as convinced. I'd almost rather have like Tundra Rhino or Clockwork Automaton or something, you know? I don't know what exactly, but I feel like Baited Arrow is a little bit too passive. The fact that it goes face is certainly intriguing, and maybe the saving grace for it. Maybe that's what makes it reasonable. I haven't played it in Odd Hunter, so I don't know. I've played a little bit of Odd Hunter. When is the cutoff for custom card submissions? The cutoff for custom card submissions will be roughly Monday. I don't like to define a hard cutoff because I just don't really know. I'm not that confident when I'll be ready to make the video, and I want to give people a chance to do it. But I'm trying to get the custom cards into a pretty regular, like, weekly schedule. So that would be the idea. Let's see. Sonya plus charge minions will soon allow me to complete the quest. I cannot shadow step to Sonya to make that any faster. Sonya boar right now is only 3 boars, so that's not enough. That does mean I can probably play the novice just for the sake of playing it for card draw. I don't think we have to bounce it anymore. Valera is pretty intriguing. Face damage in this matchup doesn't matter at all, right? We can happily just take all the face damage we want. He's playing towards an in-game combo state. I do need him to play a minion if I want that Stone Tusk plan to work. I forgot about that. So having him commit a minion to the board is sort of important to our plan. This turn I have 4 boars, so that's not enough. We can do Deckhand Minstrel, but I'm going to overdraw. Soon, at least. Deckhand Minstrel puts me to 10. Saving the coin for Valera kind of makes sense. I want to save this also for post quest, so feeling a little sad now that I killed that minion. I sort of need that minion alive. I don't know what to do. I need that minion alive. This is the turn I need him to play a minion. I need to be able to sacrifice my boars. And in fact, it needs to be a 5 health or greater minion. So I don't know that I made the right move here. I guess 4 health is actually fine. I need it to be a 4 health minion that has some attack value. Oh boy. Oh boy, I get to burn all my cards. Yay. It's exciting. Okay. Well, that is annoying, man. That's pretty annoying, dude. I guess I'll draw cards even though I don't need to. Just kind of empties my hand a little. I can play a deckhand if I need. It's fine. Wax Elemental certainly better. Okay, my game plan has changed. I'm gonna have to bounce now. Like, I need to actually bounce minions now. Sadly, I only have bounced novices thus far. Okay, that's 2 boars. Play another minion, please. Shadow Step, so that's 2 boars, 3 boars, 4 boars, Shadow Step boar. Should be enough, right? I think I didn't count this wrong, right? Did I count this wrong? I hope not. I hope I didn't count this wrong. I've played 2. This is 3. This is 4. Oh shoot. Well, I'm gonna shut us up. No, that's right. I can't prep quest anyway yet, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I can prep quest with coin actually. Hold up. Oh no! Oh, I can. Yeah, I can prep quest with coin. It's 2 mana, so yeah. So coin, prep quest. Coin. Prep quest. And then we hit him for another 8. And have a pretty solid board. Okay, and then I have Valera into South Sea value. I gotta hold my weapon here for Valera, so the South Sea's retain charge. Okay. I mean, Flame Strike is a card. It's a Blizzard's a card. But we got the quest done. Now I just need the damage, right? And I think I can get there. Even like Prep Vanish on the South Seas is a lot of pressure, so don't tell me that turned into a Flame Strike. Oh, he just says Frost Nova Doomsayer. Okay. No Doomsayer. Oh, that's even better. Maybe Doomsayer? No Doomsayer. Okay. I could also try to save Valera for lethal, right? Like, that's another alternative plan here. Save Valera for when I think he's going to play the quest, right? Like, when he's done with quest, I could try to do that. But it's really hard to predict that, right? But I really don't hate Prep Vanish into just a couple more boars. I could also wait for the boars post Valera. But I'm scared if I leave this board chilling that it's going to die, right? I'm scared it's going to die. So, Prep Vanish,
Boys, make some room
play
for
double boar, hit him
Regis,
for
this
8.
is your conscious speaking.
I don't even really
Your
need to
conscience
prep. Why am
says
I
to buy
prepping?
more packs, do more experiments.
Could just
do
play
more
3.
hard
I
reviews.
could just play 3 1-drops if I just
Kappa.
vanish. Let's just vanish. I don't think we need to prep. What am I going to prep later, though, too, is another question. Not going to play anything now. I think we'll just vanish. I didn't even think about counterspell, by the way, guys. That's one reason to prep. Am I better off saving this for Valera or not? Because I could play other things instead, right? I guess we'll just go. We have the South Sea for Valera. So I need the threats now. Like, these might do damage next turn, right? So pretty good chance these do damage next turn. Let's see here. Point Blank Nova drop in 7 months, man. Thank you much. Regis, this is your conscience speaking. Your conscience says to buy more packs, do more experiments, and do more card reviews. I can't wait to do some card reviews, dude. That's always the goal. Frost Nova again. Okay. Fortunately, don't have another Vanish here, so we're kind of running low on time. I'm going to wait to try to do the Valera sneakily, I guess. I want a sneaky Valera, right? The lifesteal on these is totally irrelevant, but it's okay. It must be a Spellbender, right? It's not going to be Splitting Image, is it? I guess it could be. If it's Splitting Image, what do I want him to get? I guess I want him to get this and then I can Phantom Knives it, maybe? Okay. Spellbender it is. That shouldn't affect us, right? I guess I'll go ahead and Phantom Knives. There's nothing I need to Phantom Knives, and the cards might help me. So let's do that. Wax Elemental's pretty good against Flame Strike, so let's do that. Re-weapon for Valera. Can I target? I mean, even if I do play Valera at the exact right moment, how much does that help me? I guess it does help me potentially a lot. Potentially a lot. Oh boy, this dude is like drawn through his whole deck. How can he possibly not be there yet? Glyph is going to put him closer again. Don't get Flame Strike or Blizzard, please. I guess Blizzard's maybe worse than Flame Strike, actually. Can he still ping? Yeah, he can ping up Flame Strike, so maybe Flame Strike's worse. So I also have Youthful Brewmaster for damage and Zola for damage, and if he ever plays a big enough minion, I could even Sonya for damage, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Barrier again. I'm 1 bounce off from winning? Really? I don't have lethal here, right? Just the 4. So I need a bounce card. I need a bounce card. Oh, okay. Deal. That'll do it. Cool. Oh no! No! No, I forgot. No, 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 no! I forgot about the freaking Spellbender. No, No, it's only supposed to be when you target other things, not my things. No. No, stupid Spellbinder. I'm gonna lose now, guys. I'm gonna somehow lose now. I actually don't have a charger right now, so I am a bit exposed. Oh, thank God. Thank God for that. Oh, man. Oh, this deck is so tough to play right now. It's just not that... I really don't think it's that good, guys. It's just so... Like, I thought we were doomed because I thought that was another Secret Mage. It's so bad against Odd Paladin. It's so bad against Even Paladin. It's so bad against Secret Paladin. It's so bad against Mage. It's maybe good against Priest. I'm not even sure it beats Wall Priest because Psychic Stream is so annoying. And so is Mass Hysteria. Like, Priest got some pretty good removals to it. I don't know what we really beat at this point. I think maybe Scale Height against Hunter could make some sense. We have the Novice Bounces, perhaps. It's so bad that it's good. I just don't know what we beat. Like, what are we actually favored against? It seems like almost nothing. Seems like we're favored against nothing. That's a tight spot to be in. Shadow Step, Spellbinder. Well, at least I got a Spellbinder in hand, guys. I just wanted a 0 mana. I just wanted a 0 mana 4/4. Okay, that's all it was. Like, relax. Oh man, you always forget. Like, you know, that's a pretty unintuitive Spellbinder. Like, you're always thinking like, oh, if I try to hex something, it's gonna get Spellbinded. But you always forget with things like Shadow Step. Like, it just doesn't line up. Doesn't fit your expectations of how a Spellbinder typically interacts. There's a reason Quest was nerfed twice, and it's definitely made an impact. Any interest in a control lock? I'm sitting at 70% after 165 games. Jeez, man. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot of games. Like, I feel like you would have to be rank 1 legend by now. 70% reconsider. Wait, what happened? Did I miss oh, Marry Me Regis is back. $3 this time. Up in the ante. Oh my god. How long can this goon? Thank you for the $3, Marry Me Regis. I'm starting to think about it, man. Starting to go through the house buying process. $3 goes a long way, dude. Miss Kilbin's not contributing that much. I need oh, that's a good draw. I need those $3 adding up, man. We should just wait, right? I don't need to play it. Like, he has the candle shot anyway, so let's not show our hand too much yet. I might play the expensive... Well, if I play the expensive one, he's going to know what's up, though, right? If I play the expensive one, we're going to kind of show our hand. Let's play the cheap one. I hope I find a bounce again, but if not, it's no big deal. Glacial Shard. Is this actually worth? I don't know. Our Novice gets killed anyway, but that does mean that the 2/1 might live. Gonna hit here to potentially set up a coin Ziliax, right? Or even just a 2/1 trade into the 2/3. Let's see what he targets here. He might like, Glacial Shard's pretty good. Like, normally you'd hit the Glacial Shard, right? Because it has higher attack. But he knows I've been bouncing Novices. But then again, why would I leave a stranded Novice if I don't have a backup? So the smart play here, like the really, really smart play, might actually be hitting the Glacial Shard. Even though it seems wrong at first glance, at second glance, it kind of makes sense, right? Why wouldn't you just hit the... Why would I leave this out if I didn't have a backup plan, right? So I think he kind of made a cool play there. I think that's a pretty sweet play. Sort of called my bluff a little bit, almost. Called my bluff. Better keep your voice down. Fair point, fair point. Do you think Hackett is required for a good even shaman? I think it's been played successfully without her. That's not good. That's not good. Smart there, attacking once. Well, actually, it didn't matter. I got the full anyway. Never mind. Not that smart. Didn't make a difference. I mean, not stupid, just didn't make a difference. A vanish on that would eventually be pretty nice. I need a vanish. We can freeze it for now, but I really need a vanish. What are we at? We're at 3s. This goes to 4. We're not there yet. I need one more bounce. One more bounce. I might have to like face sync that with South Sea Fan Knives or something. If I can't trade the 3-2 in.
I've been subscribed to you on YouTube for almost a year and a half now. Finally get to catch a stream, man. Thank you for getting me into the game. Love you.
Hey, Kingping, thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to be a part of your Hearthstone life. And thanks for the year-long sub, man. That's incredible, dude. It's really nice. I'm kind of in a bad spot, guys. That's very large. Well, thankfully we have a lot of fan of knives, though. At least that's coming our way. Sonya might actually let me kill this. It's at 5 currently. I'll have 7 mana next turn, so Sonya Southsea will clear that if he doesn't buff it again. Oh, God. Vanish, please. Please vanish. Do I have to play for the vanish here, guys, or can I just go for the Sonya deckhand plan? It unfortunately does not get me the quest again. But I can kill the hyena. I think I have to kill the hyena. I'm just getting so low, though. I am getting so hungry, guys. My stomach is just growling. My stomach is growling. I could prep a fan of knives, I guess, too. I didn't really think about that. The problem is I'm still taking 6. This is insane. I mean, Scale Hides and Valera, though, buy me some time, potentially, to avoid that problem. Okay. I guess I can actually complete next turn with this. I forgot we were getting the extra one in hand. Also with Sonya, it's like, do you have to kill this? Like, he might have to trade in the high main if there's no, like, flanking strike. Because he might be really scared of Sonya. Like, that's a high priority threat, usually. He does have the flanking strike, unfortunately. That's annoying. So, I can Southsea prep quest and Scale Hide now, too. Oh, intriguing. Okay, that's cool. Prep quest. Kill the 3/3 with the Scale Hide. Oh, I don't even know if I really needed a prep here, to be honest. I guess I can fan of knives as well now. Or Southsea's better, I suppose, isn't it? I mean, Novice, not Southsea. Wax Elemental? Prep again? No, I better wait for a... Oh, man, I'm scared I'm dead. I really need to find a Wax Elemental or a... No, I might have to wait for a Vanish. We're just going to have faith that we're not dead. It's close, right? He only needs 6 damage from hand, which is typically not super hard to achieve, but I gotta just hope I'm not dead. And then I can Valera. Oh, I'm actually dead. That's 7 damage from hand, 8 damage from hand. Ugh. Crap. If I'd not played the Novice and traded in my Dude, I could have played around that, but I don't see how that's worth. I think we just needed one more turn. We would have stabilized after one more turn. Man, because I wanted to save the second Scale Hide to play with Valera, right? Like, once we get Valera, we buy a turn, we gain 5 armor, and then we get 2 Scale Hides instead of 1, right? And that Scale Hide's still on board, too, so it theoretically even heals another 4. This deck is really hard to make work. It's so close so many times. So close. Actually, this is probably going to be my last game, guys. I'm so hungry right now. My stomach is just growling. You might even be able to hear it. Like, I feel like you can hear it. It's so loud. Listen. It's so loud. It's so loud. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely last game. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. So I can only hear my own. I can only hear my own. Let's see, chat. Let's see. I like taquitos. Yeah, me too.
I just skill and let your stomach talk over stream while you eat.
Talk over? Are you hinting that I think the BitLaddie's hinting that I need to get tacos for lunch. Talk over. Oh man, I haven't had my good tacos in a long time. I might actually order tacos for lunch. Oh crap, that sounds really good, man. I think you talked me into the talk overs. We're gonna have to talk over this. It's Pyro. Thanks for the 100 bits. I ate an apple for breakfast. I don't usually eat breakfast. It sometimes upsets my stomach, so I tend to hold off on breakfast. I know it's the most important meal of the day or whatever, but
Skilbin, I suggested tacos about 45 minutes ago.
maybe that's what it
Hi.
is. Maybe you planted it in my brain. Maybe that's what it was. I don't remember that, to be honest. I really don't. But maybe you like planted it in my brain, and the tacos have just been lingering ever since. I've been thinking about the tacos for a long time here. All right, so it looks like we actually have a pretty good chance here. Often these control decks can struggle against Quest Rogue because they don't have enough pressure to race me down, and then I just overwhelm them with dudes. But I have to make sure that I play it the right way, right? Like we don't have to play this one super fast. We can actually play this one a little slower and make sure we get enough long-term value. Just get into a scenario where we get like infinite 4/4s with Zolas or something, or like because of Valera, right? You can Zola the Zola every time with Valera. Like, that's the sort of thing that could win the game. We probably need, we just don't want to hurry. Like, we're just not in a hurry. Just take our time. I guess I'll hit this. I don't know if I actually need to or not. I guess our opponent's, like, slow roping us? I don't know. This is weird. I don't really mind too much, but I'm kind of hungry, so it's a little annoying. I think some players probably still have a weird sentiment that like Quest Rogue is evil, but I don't know how you can say that for a deck that's not been meta relevant in like, I don't know, 6 months or something. Like it's not a relevant deck. It's so weird. What is the Regis reviews? Regis reviews is going to be on YouTube. Probably today actually, wickety whack. Later today is the plan.
I've been playing Hearth long enough to have the second season's card
Hey,
back.
me too, Acer Storm.
And this modern hyena meta is almost enough to make me want to quit.
Yeah.
So tired of watching that card be free wins.
It really is free win sometimes. It's exactly how it feels.
Breakfast has been disproven as the most important meal. If you time lunch and dinner correctly, you get into intermittent fasting.
Yeah, I always hear a lot about the IF stuff. Yeah, no, Sam. I've kind of always inadvertently done that in my life because, like I said, I don't eat a lot of breakfast.
To nourish you.
Pyro, your bits will feed me. I guess we're going, guys. We're going to slow rope and return. All right, we're gonna make this the longest Hearthstone game in history. Wabadaba wants to slow rope us. I guess he thinks we're like gonna concede if we slow rope. No, I'm sitting here. We're getting bits. We're having fun. Like, I will happily slow rope him until the end of time. I might have to. Actually, I'm going to go take a quick pee break. I'm going to take a quick pee break, and then I'll come back and we'll slow rope the guy. I'm not even going to play anything this turn anyway, so it doesn't even matter if my turn ends. Give me 30 seconds, and I'll come back, and we'll play this game for the next 6 hours. And it'll be fun, because we'll get to have fun hanging out, and he's going to suffer and waste a lot of time. Be right back.
Too soon.
I'm back. I made it. Dude might just be distracted by something IRL and stuff that happened to me. Not in this case, I don't think, because they are waiting to the end and then roping.
At Regis Skilbin, you could definitely complete each
That sounds
step of
good.
heating up taquitos in between.
I could go preheat the oven right now, and then get the taquitos out next turn, and then put them in the oven the turn after. It's a good idea.
Just
I like
shared
that.
3-month yesterday, and now it's time for 4-month.
Whoa, weird World Slayer guy, dude. That's crazy. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. Well on your way to the 6-month badge. Pyro, thank you for 200 bits. No Sam, thank you for 177 bits. God, Your bit totals are always so thrilling to see, man. Thank you for the new follower. My God, Tyrannuous has just followed. That means today we've had how many followers? 18 followers. Oh, guys, we need to be at like 30. Come on now. That's not enough. We need to be at like 30. Okay. After 3 hours, I want to be at 30. 18's not there. Let's. What's it take to drop a measly little follow? Just one little nice follow. Just one nice little follow. He's definitely doing it on purpose, Murray. We're gonna ride this out. It's fun. We can. I mean, like, I can pull up Reddit. We can look at Reddit, and like, we can just take our time. Let's see. Let me get Reddit Hearthstone up, and then we'll chill on Reddit. We'll do our thing while he's slow roping. I think we're gonna lose anyway, to be honest. Like, the Mountain Giant's a problem.
Did you ever play an IRL
That's an
card
issue.
game?
Trevor's. I mean, I've played like poker, but not
If
really
we all
the kind you're
grab
asking
one
about. Probably.
random person off the street to follow Regis, he will meet his quota.
Here you go. That's what I want to hear. Random followers off the street. That's what I need. Those are high value views. It's like getting view bots or like follow bots or I don't know, follow for follow. It's like, what good are those viewers? They don't do anything for you. What do they matter? I guess there's some marketing value a little bit in having extra viewers on your view count. So maybe there's some value, but long term, it's just like not worth the trouble. Let's see. Let's get us some Reddit up, guys. Where is that? Why can't I? Is that? Yeah, there we go. All right, Hearthstone subreddit. Let's take a look. Why is it on the old design? This is so ugly. I might be able to crop this even though to make that a better fit for us. Oh yeah, look at that. The old design for Reddit's actually going to help. Cool. So we're going to chill on Reddit. We're going to slow rope our opponent because he's a slow roper. I'm kind of dead, though. I need, like, a vanish, man. Kind of dead. Kind of dead. Kind of dead. I mean, I can Ziliax, perhaps, to stay alive here. Like, Ziliax plus Max Elemental's probably okay. I don't know if I made the right trade there, then, but it seemed fine. Vanish would be good. We could just maybe burn that even and kill it. So let's see what's on the Hearthstone subreddit today, guys. Let's take a gander. Oh, I ended my turn too quick. Crap! I forgot. Shoot. The last Kaleidosaur adapted. I don't know what this means. What is that from? I don't know that Hearthstone meme.